Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome on in. Give it a sec. I don't know why the NTE one takes like a second to pop into the screen, but man, pretty sure NTE is a Chinese game. Yeah, I think what the company is called Hota, right? Hota, or Hata, however you want to say it. But yeah, I think it is it takes place in Japanese theme. Oh, I actually didn't know that. So that's, yeah, I guess the overall the company though is based in China, right? But that's nice to know. But yo, awesome, dude, wow. So Spade is back in Japan. Spade, are you going back to the States after summer, or are we gonna be back in Japan forever now? How's the summer plans looking? You can't reach us. Well, I can't. Their first game was a game to say. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, I never really had much experience with this company before, so I'm not really sure. It's actually my first game under Hota, right? Here for the summer. After that, depends on work. Oh, okay, cool, Spade. Awesome, okay. I think the game was... Oh, Dennis. Oh, I think you're right. You're right. I think... Yeah, oh, wow. That would probably make sense why there's some, like... Honestly, some resemblance to Tower Fantasy. Ace and I did play a little bit of Tower Fantasy and we did like a first impressions, but that was like a really long time ago. Yeah, that was, oh wow, I can't believe it. So the company worked on both of them. Okay. I think Tower Fantasy is like end of service though, right? I think they closed down, right? So that's really interesting. I mean, NTE looks like it's doing pretty good right now, but man, very cool, Spade. Yeah, dude, have a good summer. Are you working during the summertime, Speed, or are you kind of like on vacation and like hanging out with family and stuff? That's really cool though. Have a good summer, dude. How's the weather over there, actually, low-key? I mean, we're entering summertime over here, right? So how's the season and weather over in Japan? Catching up with... Hey, awesome! Yo, awesome, dude. Catching up with family. Dude, that is awesome, man. So it must have been like a really long time since you've seen your family. Spade, make sure to sleep well, rest well, stay safe, be good, and please don't make me cry. Yo, I know, man. I'm so glad that we still have you, dude. That's really cool. Wow, lots of tasks. Oh yeah, man. You're like the VIP, dude. Lots of big checklists for our boy Spade. I'm about to cry anyways. But yeah, oh guys. Oh, it's just warm and humid. Oh, interesting. So we're okay, cool. So it's like at least still hot over there as well. I mean, if you're like a fan of the cold, that would suck, right? But yeah. I need myself a Valina. In DPS, Remio. Oh, guys, speaking of Zenless though, very quick. So initially I thought it's weird, but for Zenless, they love bouncing around their live stream days. So normally it's like Friday, but sometimes they do have a couple Saturday streams. So I did say that this week there was going to be a live stream. I thought it was originally Friday, but we do have confirmation that the Zenless Zone Zero live stream for 3.0 is going to be this Saturday, which kind of works better for me, honestly, because we do stream on Saturday. And yeah, so we'll be able to watch the stream like on the same day, which feels really good. I think the official live stream will air at 7:30 a.m. EST or Eastern time. So yeah, it's we're gonna stream at around 5 p.m. right? Of course, like the usual time. So only a couple hours between the gaps. So, but yeah, I'm very excited, dude. Dude, the live stream looks really damn good. At least the thumbnail. So I'm really excited for this. So for real, it's either Remio is DPS or I quit Zenless. Do you think the dev teams argue and have fights over who does showcases? One what day? Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Savins. And welcome on in, Savins. Yeah, dude, just to recap if you weren't aware, but Spade is back in Japan, dude. We were just wishing him, you know, like, have a good summer with his family, because he's back in Japan for the summertime with his family. So very cool. I think it was really awesome, dude. Oh my god, it's throws. It's throws. But very nice. But yeah, yep, we will watch the live stream on that same day. So very cool. Let's see what kind of things the devs are cooking up. And yeah, I mean, overall today's stream is gonna be relatively pretty simple. My main goal is honestly to try to see if I can hit at least the 50-50 for Hotori. Because her banner is leaving very soon. I have less than 24 hours before her banner is gone. So I'm honestly quite poor as well. I don't think I currently have enough currency to hit the 50-50, right? With the soft pity even. So we'll probably do the pose. If I don't have enough by the time I hit the S rank, I'm gonna have to farm some Annulith, which is like the polychromes. And hey, if we do hit, yo, we'll just go over to Zenless and start doing some tower with Silly, man, dude. I've played a lot of Billy already, and Billy is really freaking fun, man. Like, S-rank Billy is so freaking fun. I've been having so much fun with him. This guy just has a lot of combos, and I feel like he has a lot of skill expression. This character is just really fun, man. Like, the whole Cool Wheelie, man. Cool Wheelie is a freaking cool-ass attack, and it kind of promotes a lot of, like, good timing and stuff like that to really min-max on your Billy. So, very cool, man. Ace also has Billy, of course, as well. And, yo, Ace actually managed to get 20k on Thrall with his team, with S Billy, Pokra, and Yinhu. So, yo, congrats to Ace for getting those 3 stars. Very nice. Start racking on those extra polychromes. It's a battle to the death. Ooh, I mean, fair. It's me. Oh my god, Saban, do you know what happened with my Billy post? Oh, is it on the wiki? What do I do with 23.3k channel points? I have 60. Damn! Highlight a message. Yo, don't worry. Ace already started on the Discord server, guys. So, after we set up the Discord server, one of the big agenda is to revamp some of the Twitch side of things. So just give us some time. We also, just apologies, we started a little later today because I was working on a short and Ace was working on some of the Discord stuff. And I really wanted to get the short out right before stream time. So that's one of the reasons why we're a little bit delayed today. So apologies for that, but we are back. Highlight a message, and now Johnity ended up doing it for me on stream. Yeah, we did do it on stream, and he went wild. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Originally, I thought we hit the W engine around 30 something, but after like Ace like counted the history, it was actually around 20 something. So damn, like Ace hit that W engine a century for free. To be honest, like 20 something for a W engine, freaking wild, dude. Like that is the dream. Saved like 50 something pulls for like what, the Haramasa fund. So that is freaking cool, man. Ace is doing really good for the Haramasa fund, dude. Holy cow. We were wondering if the S-Billy pose were gonna, like, put, like, a pretty big dent to the budget, but honestly, not really. The budget is still looking insanely strong. We got silly for one reason. That was because Johnny has... Oh my god, false. Dennis, dude, I mean... We have been doing pretty good luck, but yo, you have to listen to the story. I have to tell this story to you guys because this story was absolutely insane. Let me read up on chat first, and I have a story to tell you guys. Me and Ace have a story to tell you guys. It was freaking insane. That was because Johnny has amazing luck, and now is great at predicting. Of course, Dennis. Plus the praising of the oh yeah, much praise to the creator. We cannot take away credit from the creator. Almighty creator, please refine these posts. There we go. Okay, almighty creator episode. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Thank you, dude. We are pulling for Hotori, right? So if we can hit here, I think our posts were refined. Let's hit that hot. Exactly, Ace. Just keep it up. Exactly, dude. Ace, if you were an Enfield player, I wonder what you'd think of the first... Oh, 6-star limited agent. Oh, yeah, I have to, like, remember that, too. So for those that don't know, like, Enfield, which, me, for example, I don't really know Enfield, but I do know the fact that their 6-star is, like, our S rank. So, in a lot of the gacha games, 5-star is, like, usually the S rank, like, the highest tier characters, but not in Enfield. Enfield actually goes up to 6 stars, right? So, very interesting there. But yeah, let me tell you guys the story. So, you guys, of course, know that on Friday, Ace had graduation, right? So... Me and the family, we went down to, of course, support Ace in graduating. And Ace's school, so Ace goes to, like, a private school in dorms and stuff like that, right, for the past 4 years. And so their school is pretty, like, they wanted, their graduation was a little bit different, and they wanted to do something more unique, right? So for their graduation... usually when they're handing out the diplomas, normally it's in like alphabetical order, right? And then like, you know, you have like the sheet. It was like, okay, my family member is here, so I'm gonna prepare and, you know, take pictures and stuff when they get called. But not at Ace's school, man. Ace's school is a little bit different. They said we hand out diplomas randomly. So there is no list, and everyone has to essentially pay attention and focus and lock in, because your family member can be called anytime, which I appreciate. I actually really like that system. Alphabetical order keeps it kind of like, you know, a little bit less interesting, right? Because you already know who's coming up. So the randomness, I kind of respect that. I really like that. And on top of that, the head of Ace's school was like, let me explain what this sock is. And we're like, what sock? He pulled out a goddamn sock. Yes, a sock. S-O-C-K. And he said that inside this sock, essentially all of the alumni and the seniors that were graduating, so Ace included, put some cash in there. So it was just like a little fun. It was just a little fun activity, right? But people essentially just chipped in, threw in money into the sock, and what the rule to get the sock was is that the last person to receive their diploma was going to win the sock. And at the end of the results, I was like, I need to count how many graduates there were in Ace's class. And I counted 101 students were graduating. And my God, dude, when he was naming it, we sat through. It was insane, dude. Essentially, we just hear name after name after name after name, and we're like, okay, you know, it's great, cool. It's like, and then at the halfway point, I'm like, wow, Ace still isn't called yet. And then, my God, like, they went through like 70-something, and they were also announcing it as well. They were announcing like, oh, around 50 left. So they were giving us like an update on how many students were left. And as we were going closer and closer to the end, we were like, dude, there's no way Ace wins this. There's no way. And I was genuinely like, my older brother was next to me. I'm like, dude, do you think they forgot Ace's like diploma? Like, where is he? There's no shot we win this. And then, my God, top 10 left. 10 students left. I shouldn't say top 10, but 10 students left that still need to receive their diploma. And we were going 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2 left, man. It was a 50-50. Did Ace win it? Boom! Ace won it, dude. Ace was the last one to receive his diploma, man. Out of 101 students, Ace hit the jackpot and got his diploma last, which means he won the sock, dude. And inside the sock, essentially what I said, there was money inside, right? So that was crazy, dude. Ace won something that was essentially less than 1% because there was 101 students. So a little bit less than 1%, but damn, dude. Congrats to Ace, man. Like, the luck has been absolutely insane. Even outside of gacha games, the IRL luck has been insane, dude. Ace, congrats. Yeah, exactly, dude. Ace won the goddamn sock. Got some nice dough there as well. Hell yeah, free money. Exactly, dude. Ace is so blessed, man. Awesome, dude. Congrats to Ace on the graduation, on winning the sock, and just kind of killing it, man. Very cool. Very lucky. Took us 7 to 8 months, and we finally have a 6-star male. Damn, Savins! Wow. Yeah, I've heard that Enfield doesn't have that many limited male characters, right? Weren't we talking about that, Ace? I would have crashed out, but like, I am looking respectfully. Oh yeah, I totally thought I just didn't graduate. Oh yeah, right, with the diploma? Ace, congrats. Hell yeah, free money. What an interesting system. Yeah, exactly, Speed. I thought it was really cool, because and it was so funny, because me and my older brother, and like, we were kind of just popping off. We were popping off. Even the families that were around us were like cheering for us, and they're like, it was so funny because the family behind us, they actually filmed and recorded us because we were so flabbergasted. We're like, dude, there's no way Ace wins this. And so like after like we won, the family behind us, the mother behind us, and I don't actually know if I told you this, Ace, but yeah, there was like a family behind us that was like, hey, do you guys want to? We recorded you guys because you guys were just so fun and like hyped. And then like they essentially, I think, like airdropped it to on High's phone, my older brother's phone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have the footage, so I don't know if I told you that, Ace, but we do have the footage, and we can kind of show it to you. But yeah, dude, after you called me and I and the fam, we were just popping up like, holy shit, he freaking won! That was crazy. It was really cool. It was really fun. That was like the best graduation ever. It was just so funny. Like, and I love that system that they do. First of all, they keep you on edge, keep you laser focused on who's getting called and stuff like that. And it was just really cool. It was actually a really fun graduation, and it was really nice seeing like all of the speakers and stuff. Very cool graduation. This was only high school too, so that's why I'm like, damn, high school graduations go this hard? Shit, I thought this was like a college thing, you know? Like, this is like college level, even above college level in terms of like the excitement and the energy. Everyone was just really cool there. Hey, free money is free. Exactly. Congratulations on the free. Exactly, dude. 100 out of 101 is damn. Exactly, Dennis. Holy cow. So 0.99% right there. I bet Johnny got you to buy everyone McDonald's afterwards. Yo, it's so funny. No, we were making a joke, Savins, because our plan after Ace's graduation was that we were gonna go get some hot pot sushi, because it's been a while since we had sushi and like hot pot as well, and Ace was really looking forward to it, but unfortunately, because of planning issues, like my older brother had like a dance performance that he had to go through, and like our dad as well was busy and had to do something, so we kind of took a rain check there on the sushi hot pot buffet, and we're actually going tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, sushi hot pot, dude, feels freaking good. A little bit of which works better because our grandma comes home I guess tomorrow, so we're gonna take our grandma as well to go eat some hot pot sushi. So very cool. Tomorrow gonna be a fun day. Nah, but we are going to hot pot. Exactly, there we go. Hey, my middle school graduation, we had a whole marching band. Oh, I do remember that, dude. Ace's middle school graduation made us, like the family and parents, walk like I don't know, man. It's like 10-15 minutes. But we had to walk down the block. It was freaking crazy, man. It was blazing. It was hot. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. We're not doing it again. There are bagpipes and everything. Oh yeah, the middle school one went pretty wild as well. Truly, where do you go to school? The good ones. I never had hot pot and I never had sushi. Whoa, Dennis, really? Interesting. You're missing out. I'll take you out. I'll use my sock money. The sock money. That's right. Ace has the sock money, dude. But yeah, I would say, I think sushi probably takes a little bit of time to get used to, right? Like, it's weird, but it's one of those things where, like, I feel like for majority of people, if you eat sushi for the first time, you might not like it. But then I think after some time, and this is actually true for Ace, I remember my first time, me and my older brother, we had Ace try sushi. Ace hated it, dude. Ace did not like sushi. But after a couple more tries, because I guess we just naturally go to sushi buffets and like hot pot places, that like, you know, Ace kind of just like became like, loved it. Like it soon just became like a lover of sushi. So it's actually really cool. But yeah, that was the story, guys. But yeah, that was a wild weekend. Congratulations to Ace again, but Ace is officially on summer break, and yeah, me and Ace, we are gonna do some big plans, dude, for the summer, to hopefully spice up everything. But my god, let's get started, guys. Let's do some polls. I kind of feel like I want to just do the post now, because if I start farming for the Annulith, which is like the polychromes here, I might just hit if we're lucky. So let's just do the post first, so I don't have to spend like hours trying to farm extra resources when we might hit. I don't think we will, but you never know. These type of things can't just happen out of nowhere. So I think it's time, guys. Let's do some polls for HOTORI, because we have less than 24 hours, and I really like her style. I think she's a very cool character, and yeah, let's just do some polls, man. This is gonna be my first time pulling on the limited banner, by the way, so this is kind of cool. Is Dice World Records has to be the history? They also go back 6 months as well, so a lot of games generally just go back 6 months. I do think Genshin updated their wish history, and they went from 6 months to a year, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ace? It was Genshin, right? So kind of cool there that Genshin goes back 1 year, more time to collect your data, or like monitor your data, I should say. Oh, and before I get started as well, guys, happy Pride Month as well. It is June, right? So happy Pride Month for everybody out there. Very cool. So yeah, have a good month, and I hope everyone has a good summer, honestly, a good start to your summer. Yep, Genshin updated. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ace. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's freaking do it, guys. Here we go, man. Oh, my goodness. We're heading into the board. We're going to play some Mario Party here. Probably because they're one of the oldest of the games now. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Ace. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They are they're one of the pioneers, right? Oh, there we go. Almighty Creator, I bestow your luck onto Johnity TTV. Ooh, even the Johnity TTV. And I bestow thy luck onto Johnity TTV. Oh, for limited edition character, Hotori. From neverness to everness. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. Let's freaking go. Thank you for the creator blessing. Ace, don't forget about... Oh. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's gonna be my first time. So we are in the board. I mean, cool. The kind of like similar to Zenless on the top left. They do show us where we are within the post. I really like that. Very convenient. So, yeah. We are 90 for the hard pity. Let's freaking go. Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, but we still have to beat the 50-50, right? So, yeah. It's not guaranteed. This is our first time. Here we go. Oh, man. 10 pulls. If I freaking hit somehow, that would be insane. But we got a 4. No character yet. A 5? What do we get here? Okay. An A? What was that A for? Oh, by the way, guys, I was told that those gold chests has a chance to actually give you the agent. So be on the lookout for that. We've got a 6. Aw, dude. Aw, dude. I needed a 4. If I got a 4, I think we would have went over and... See Hotori right there, dude? Oh, we just passed the lucky spot, man. But there is a lucky spot that you can just go over and get the S rank, I think, if you land on the next die. 5? We're kind of traveling. We're moving pretty far. But this multi looks like probably like a little bit of a bust. Let's try to get a 2. But yeah, I was told that those gold chests has a little bit of a small chance to give you your S rank. Can we get a 5? A 5 would be kind of nice. 1. Let's try to get a 4. 4? Oh, that's the end of the board, actually. Okay, so not the craziest, but we did get an A rank arc, which I think is going to be pretty valuable. This is essentially just like your A rank W engine, so more weapons are going to be nice, of course, for any progression. All right, well, I guess we'll hit up another multi. This is going to cost us a couple annuleth, unfortunately, so here we go. Wait, we got the 4. Wait, I go over to the lucky spot. Get a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2. I need a 2, I need a 2. Oh, no. Wait, is there, I think the 2 would have been the outfit. God damn it, dude. Man. Hey, we still have another gold chest here. Maybe, maybe? No. Damn. Nothing. Ah, man, we passed the lucky stuff. Oh, another gold chest, but okay. 5. I kind of want to hit that A rank thing on the ground. Oh, cool. We got a character. Is this Haniel or Haniel? Oh no, this is the other character. What is thou name again? What is thou name?
Would you like to join us for a jam?
It's also an A. It's like Aurelia or something. Yeah, Aurelia. There we go. The good old noggin still got it. This is a dupe, so cool, very nice. I think in this game they call it Ascension, so like essentially A1 here. Oh, get a 2, get a 2, get a 2. God damn it, another 1. What is that? What is that cool item on the ground? Can I click on it? I can't click on it sadly, but I just mega passed it. Feels bad. Wait, I need that A rank. Is that it? Oh, that's another character. That's like Sky or Skia, right? Okay, round 2. We're about to go. We're about to go through the lucky area. Okay. I need a 3 for the next multi. If I get a 3 on the next multi, we have a high chance at hitting Hotori. I need a 3 though. Let's get that 3, okay? Here we go. Here we go. So we're 20 pulls in. Another 10 here. Let's get that 3. Let's go. Oh no! Wait for you to get past it! God damn it, dude. We did get an A rank. That's kind of cool. Oh, this isn't my first copy, so I do have him already. Boom! Duplicate conversion. There we go. Cool. This is rough. A 2. 3. Another arc. Okay, we'll take those arcs. Whoa! Oh! I have to catch up to him! We gotta catch up to him! That's not a good way to catch up! God damn it! I think he's gone, dude. If you just don't get any high rolls, you're not gonna catch up to him. You need 3 turns to catch up to him. Yeah, even if I got a 6 here, I don't think I catch him. Oof, yeah, he's too far. Unlucky, dude. Come on, we hit so many gold chests. Give me the goddamn S rank. Yeah, catching that guy is a little bit hard. 5. Okay, next lucky spot. A 6 is a good start. I need to get a low roll, though. I need a 2 here. Let's get a 2. A 2 would be... I would have liked that outfit. Oh, God damn it, dude. Getting a lot of A ranks, though, like the characters. So that's kind of nice. Man. Jeez, we might have to go to, like, the hard pity.
Would you like to join us,
If that's the case, I have to farm quite a little bit of resources, yeah? Damn. This is 2 Aurelia and 1 Skya? Or maybe 2. 6. Ooh, do I get a dice back? Oh, god damn it, dude. This is crazy. So this is another multi, and quite a lot of A ranks. I don't really know, like... What is this? Is this, like... Is this, like... I don't even know what these are, the last pieces. I'm assuming you probably exchange them in the exchange shop, maybe, for some cool stuff. A couple weapons here. That's kind of cool. A drawn blade. Rain Man. Yep, that does say Rain Man. HP, this is more defensive. Okay. Cool. Man. Big 3 is Honkai Impact the Third, Zama Zone 0, and Wuthering Waves. Oh, really? Oh, that is the big 3, huh? This system is so involved. Yeah, this system is insanely involved, Spade. It's kind of funny, man. I'm always watching for those, like, tiles, man. I'm like, yo, let's try to hit those. It's a special type of torture that you can see how close you... Yeah, exactly, dude. And then you just pass it, and you're like, okay, it's over. Time to do another full lap, dude. Because once you pass that lucky spot... That's pretty much the end of the multi. Unless you, like, get insane 6s, right? Unless you get insane 6s, that's probably the end of the lucky spot. So you probably have to go another round, like another multi. Pretty sure if the board shines gold or rainbow, it's S rank. Oh, okay. Oh, that's their tell. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Well, we're 30 in. We're about to do 40 here. Let's go. 3, 3, 3. Okay. A 6. Let's get the high roll so we can have many attempts at getting that lucky spot, dude. 4. I do think those are pretty valuable, the lost pieces. I think you can use those for, like, in the exchange shop. Okay, here we go. I need a 2. I need a 2. I need a 2. Oh, come on, bro. Look at Hunter. She's right there. Dude, this is actually just torture. I'm just watching myself go by her. God damn it. Oh, another chance. Come on, high roll, please. A 3 is fine. I need to get, like, 4 and above, though, I feel like, dude. This thing is always on the move. I need a 4. Let's get a 4. We also hit the A rank. It's toast. It's toast, man. You get a 1, it's actually just over. Goddamn, dude. Whew. This is the S rank chest. Nakupita? Man, dude, stop giving me the 1s! This is actually just Mario Party, man. When you hit those 1s, oof. Traveling across the board definitely gives you more gains, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not looking too good, guys. It's not looking too good, I'm not gonna lie. I can only do 2 more multis. So I would be at 60, not even at soft pity. So that's why I have to, like, farm a bit. Yeah. Originally, my plan was to, honestly, to do some S-Billy Tower climbing, but then I was like, wait, Hotori's banner is freaking leaving, so I have to try to see if I can hit the soft pity first before it leaves. Wait, we can go into this lucky spot if I get a 1. Now's the time to give me a 1. Of course they give me the 2. Of course they give me the 2. Wait, what is this? Wait, what is this? Oh. Oh, it's just A rank. I don't... Oh, I thought, for some reason, I thought that animation looked way cooler than it was, but I guess not. Damn it, dude.
Would you like to join us for a jam?
Interesting that they always do the animation. Usually they only do cool animations like this for Genshin. on your first time, I think. At least, like, when they talk and stuff. 4. Go chest there again. Oh, a 6 is good, dude. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move. 4. What is that? Is that an umbrella? I want that umbrella. Or whatever that is on the ground. Alright, guys, here we go. A 3. Oh, dude, I need a 4. I need a 4. Give me a 4. Give me a 4. Dude, okay, that's fine. We didn't pass it yet. I need a 2, man. Just give me the 2. I actually have a shot at getting the 2 next pull. Oh, this is actually the last multi. Oh, God. Here we go. Last multi, guys. Oh, boy. Here we go. Come on. 2, 2, 2. Dude, why do they keep doing that? I keep getting 1 over the freaking, like, amount. This happened on the other side as well.
Here to do my job.
God damn it, dude. God damn it. This is low-key evil. I know, Spade. This is actually such an evil system. God damn it. 4. Let's keep it going. Let's get the high numbers. I need to make another lap, dude. I want to get the Hotori on the ground. I wonder if you go to soft pity, do they just like teleport you over there, or is this gonna be, or do they change like the items on the board? Maybe they change the items on the board so like there's more Hotoris on the ground. Surely. Yo, we're getting a lot of 5s though. Wait, this is actually kind of crazy. I need a 5 right now. Actually, give me another 5. Okay, we can get a 1 here. We can get a 1 and go to lucky spot. Lucky spot 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, opposite of 1, but that's fine. Yo, give me a 1 so I can get back a free dice. Give me a 1 so I can get back the free dice. Let's go. We moved 1 spot for free. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wait, what? Let's catch this guy. 3 dices? A 4 is actually pretty dang good. He moves 2? I think he always moves 2. Okay, not bad. I gotta pull back. That's cool. That's cool. We'll take that free pull. I am broke. I think we can maybe squeeze in a little, because it is, oh, it's a new monthly shop, guys, because it is a new month, right? So make sure to just get your free pulls in here. Let's get the 5 free pulls here. Is this enough for a multi? I feel like it should be. Let's do a multi. Our last multi before I have to start farming. Here we go. This is going to be 70. Boom. Bro, come on. I'm trying to catch the guy. What? What is... Oh, wait. Give me Hotori. Give me Hotori. Wait.
Seasons turn and flow.
We got her. We got her. Holy shit. Yo, let's freaking go. Oh, my God. I beat the 50-50. Yes. Let's go.
Once wished to linger in this moment.
Woo.
Yet, I stepped forward to greet the passing of time.
Dude, she looks so pretty, man. That's our girl, man. That's the owner of Avon. Let's freaking go. Oh my God, I can't believe, yeah. So when you land on the gold chest, you actually have a chance at getting the S rank. So you don't need to go to the lucky spot where she was on the ground. Those gold chests actually have a chance at giving you the S rank, bro. Let's freaking go. It's really small, of course, but at least there's multiple gold chests on the ground, dude. Let's freaking go. Oh, thank you so much, Spade, for the 100 bits, brother. Thank you so much, man. Let's freaking go. Dude, this is freaking phenomenal. This is my last multi before I had to start farming, too. God damn, dude, the luck... Dude, the luck has been insane, man. The luck actually has been insane, dude. Like, everything that's been happening... Beating multiple 50-50s, bro. It's been insane, dude. We are on a good high right now. Oh, hi, Johnny. Oh, what's going on, Anonymous? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Came at a good time, dude. We just hit a 50-50 for this game we're playing, dude. It's freaking amazing, dude. How you doing today? Oh, my God. Johnity locked in for Aurelia. It's a special type of torture. Pretty sure if the board's turned. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, my God. So poor at the start of these games. Oh, 100% Spade. Dude, the resources are just so... And honestly, this was actually my only shot. If I failed the 50-50, I would have had to pass on Hotori and get her, like, next time she comes back. Because I just don't think, like, at the start of the game... Also because, like, I haven't really been, like, trying to grind out all the annual you can get, right? So... Oh, God, it's definitely been, I've been a little bit scared. Yo, maybe a dupe? Wait, we're not done yet. Hold up, guys. Give me a second. I'll re-chat after we finish here. Oh, wait. I think this is guaranteed. Wait, did I just land on this? Wait, this is guaranteed, right? I think it's guaranteed after 50, but did I just land on it? Wait, that was the umbrella, right? Wait, well, okay, I just got the umbrella, but I do think there was a pity system of just 50. So it's actually not like the craziest there. I'm getting a lot of A-rank characters, but cool, very cool. I got her umbrella. I really want to get her motorcycle. She had a really cool motorcycle, but I think the motorcycle is probably on the left side or the right side of the secret area, so it's actually really hard to get. But there is a pity system for that as well. Wait, guys, we have a shot. Wait, did I get it? Did I get it? Oh my god, I need a 2. I need a 2. A 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1. Wait, what? Holy shit! Oh my god, this is my fucking A1! What does this look?
Seasons.
What the freak is going on?
Nature's.
Oh my god, I have an A1?
Gone before you know.
I never accidentally got an A1 even in Xenois in my main game.
I too once wished to.
What is this freaking look? Dude, even in my Hoyo games, I've never accidentally really got these type of duplicates. I have to main her. She's my main. I think she loves me. This is freaking crazy, bro. Wait, the crazy part is, if I get another one, I think I get the bike. I think I get the cool motorcycle, right? That's the thing on the ground. Yo, thank you so much, Spade. Happy Hotori too. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, dude. This is freaking insane, dude. Here we go. Let's try to see if we get a 1. If we get a 1, I am flipping. Because that is the free bike that I wanted, dude. Here we go. Come on. Give me the 1. Give me the 1. Oh, no. We passed it. God damn it, dude. Ah, dude, I was 1 over the bike. That's the bike right there. And now I get the 1. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. We got an A1 Hotori. It's fine. Damn it, I really wanted that bike though. I think for the bike, I'll have to wait for the rerun then, because I don't have enough pulls to get the pity. Oh my god, wait, this is in 1 multi! Yo, I freaking forgot this is in 1 multi! Holy crap, dude, this is freaking, what a freaking pull! Dude, I play a lot of the Hoyo games. I play Genshin, I play Starro, I play Xenois, as you guys know. I rarely ever get a dupe like this in a multi, and this is like, I wonder if this, this Hotori is kind of guaranteed, right? Because it's weird, but when you hit the gold chest, it's a 50-50, but this had no gamble. Like, I knew I got her. There was no, like, RNG at all, because her piece was on the ground, so I can physically see myself getting an A1, rather than like, oh my god, it's an S rank, right? So that's kind of nice to know. I felt very relieved when I landed on her spot. I was getting an A1. This is freaking crazy. God damn it. I gotta take a picture of this. Too bad there's no picture like moment here, but let me just print screen that really quick. Oh my god. I'm so sweaty right now, bro. This is sweaty as hell. This is insane, dude. Like, what does this look? Got the umbrella there. The umbrella's very pretty.
Another new day.
Yes, I'm good. I'm sorry, Ace. But Ace is getting replaced. Our boy Ace is gonna get replaced, okay? I'm sorry, Ace has served this well, but it's time for Ace to go. I'm sorry, Ace. Orchid Breeze, welcome on in. Apply to all characters. Let's freaking go, man. We are gonna be Hotori main. Let's freaking go. Woo! A1, dude. What a start. That is another S rank within 5 pulls. After I hit. God damn, dude. So I guess my next S rank is 50-50 then, right? Because this is a guaranteed Hotori? I'm still kind of confused on like where the 50-50 lies, but this is good though. This is good. We got an A1, so we'll figure it out next time. But I'm pretty sure my next S rank will probably be 50-50. They probably don't count these ones. Oh my god, very pretty, very cool, very cool. Yo, look at that, look at this, look at this. I'll probably have to obviously get out of here first. They probably just count this as 1 copy. But once we exit, we'll get the extra copy. Oh my god, dude, this is insane. I guess that's the end of the multi. Wow. Freaking go. That's it, guys. Oh, let's back out, and I want to take a look at the, this is right here. Damn it, dude. I'm 50 pose away. Dude, I was one spot away from this beautiful bike. I was one spot away from this beautiful bike, man. Oh my god. Look. If you, I can't really zoom in, but if you take a close look, she's right there on the bike, which is why I really wanted the bike. And you guys know me, man. I love the motorcycles. Motorcycles are really freaking cool. Very nice. Holy cow. We do have the umbrella, but I do have the pity. I landed this though. So what is if I claim this? What happens? If I have a dupe, what happens here? Oh, okay. They gave me something. Only 4 war pieces? That doesn't seem that crazy. 4 war pieces. Okay. Still something. We'll probably trade that in the shop, but cool. Yeah, next time, Hotori gets a rerun. I think I'm gonna go all in on the bike at least. Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna go all in on her outfit. I think this is one of the coolest things about, like, NTE, is that, like, you know how we generally go for dupes and we get, like, you know, extra copies of the character? I just like the fact that you also get some other free goodies as well. So it makes going for the Mindscapes feel even better, right? Like, for example, I want to get this bike. If I hit, as I'm chasing for this bike on the hard pity, and then this beautiful outfit as well in Priceless Orchid, I might even hit like 1 or 2 more Hotoris along the way. So I think it's actually such a cool system to make you want to chase for your favorites and boost them up even more. Very cool system. I'll go for the bike first, and then I'll probably go for the outfit after. I'll probably start saving a lot, but I do want to kind of form my teams first before going for cosmetics. Damn, dude, let's freaking go! Oh my god, all right. Let me catch up on chat real quick, and then there is yeah. Let me see what you guys are up to. This is insane, man. I actually can't believe it went this well. So poor at the start of these games. Exactly, Spade. I honestly, like, yeah, again, as I said, if I failed this 50-50, I would have had to wait for her rerun. Because there's no way I can farm enough. So true, it's a whole different experience. Oh my god, the character is now... Happy Hotori. Thank you so much, Spade. Again, dude, thank you so much for the bits, man, and the cheers. I did not effing predict that. Thanks, Spade, for the... Oh god. Oh, right, I forgot, no swearing. Nah, you're good, dude. Swear all the hell you want, man. It's all good, dude. If there was ever a time to swear, now is the time, man. This is freaking effing crazy. Dennis, you're insane. You're wild. I'll rinse my mouth with bleach. Hi, Johnny. What's going on, Anonymous? Sorry you had to come in such a wild time, man. That was just kind of hyped. Can you show up to every post session? You gotta show up to Ace's M6 Haramasa post session, 100%. If you can't make it, we'll delay it. Just don't... The only downside is we can't delay it long enough until the Haramasa rerun ends, right? So just make sure you show up one of those days. I legit thought that was Ace at first, not the sock funds. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ace. We're popping off. Yeah, dude, this has been kind of wild. Dude, I can't believe it. An A1. This is like the best start to a game I can honestly ever ask for. Let's not forget as well, on the strange encounters, I also hit the character I wanted. I wanted Sakiri, right? I wanted Sakiri, and guess what? On our stable channel, on our standard banner, the strange encounters. On the strange encounters, we hit the character that we wanted in Sakiri as well. And what, there's like 6 characters in here? So it's absolutely insane. We've been getting everything we wanted. Oh my god, dude. I'm doing good. The leaks are now changing. And I never played NTE as it takes storage out of my phone. Oh, interesting, Anonymous. I personally never have been following the leaks, but damn, dude, that's insane. I am excited for the live stream though. The ZZZ live stream is coming this weekend. So very excited for all these new characters that are coming, dude. It's gonna be hyped. These games are too big for mobile. Yeah, exactly. They are definitely. Companies have been making a bit better, right, in terms of storage for like the mobile and stuff like that. But still, you know, if you play multiple gacha games, it's still a big problem. Guys, okay, maybe dupe. Oh, yo, yeah. Are we talking about when I landed on the gold spot? When I landed on the lucky spot, dude? Yeah, I have my eyes on that dupe. Dude, definitely the dupe was actually better than the bike, surely, right? I think so, low-key. I know I was kind of rooting for the bike, but the bike has a pity, this Hotori, we get that A1, man. And then I'll come back and I'll get that bike on the pity. So it's not going anywhere. Ace told me that this right here, the event thingy, it carries over to the next banner. So in 50 more posts, we will get that pity on the bike. So not a big problem right there. And also, I have to go for the outfit anyway. So yeah, screw the bike, man. I'll get the bike on the pity as I'm chasing for the outfit. Like, let's get that A1 Hotori. Happy Hotori too. Thank you so much, Spade. This game has a different company though. Yeah, it does. It does, Anonymous. Yeah, this is like Hota, right? Hota. They also apparently did Tower Fantasy, as what Dennis was telling us. The creator refined our luck, dude. We stole the we stole the creator's luck and we ran with it right into NTE, man. That is insane. Even now, Zenless pose, like I won my 50-50 for S Billy. We got like Ace's W engine in like 20 something pose. And then I just freaking got an A1 Hotori within a freaking multi. Like, that is freaking insane. What is this luck? I have to be careful moving forward. I refined the luck. Dennis, make sure to refine Ace's pose, man. Thanks, Spade. This thing is wild, 100%. Hoyo gave us limited uses rewards other than NTE. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the rewards have been like a lot of questions, a lot of question marks right on the rewards. Well, no, my luck ran out. First limited, it's a A1. Yeah, first limited, it's a A1 accidental. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think I have to like correct myself though, Ace, because didn't we? I think I accidentally got a C1 Navia, right? So if there was ever an accidental duplicate, I think it's actually a Navia in Genshin Impact. Because essentially, I think what I did was I pulled for this character, but I think I wanted to go for an A rank because I think it might have been a new A rank, or I should say 4-star character in Genshin. At that time when the character came out, I think I hit like Navia, but then like I didn't hit the A rank. I keep saying A rank, but the 4-star. And then I kind of just did another pull, and then Navia came home again. So that was actually, I think, my first duplicate in a Hoyo game. But damn, this is crazy. Johnity used all my luck. Why did John use all my luck? Yo, we're bleeding you dry. Thank you guys for the good luck. I'll rob everyone of their lucks. Congrats, dude. Thank you so much, Savin. Stop offering your luck, Dennis. I know, right? Dennis, Dennis, stop offering it. You gotta take that luck and you gotta run away with it, man. Luck is something that people always want to steal. Okay, fine. I give consent. No 50-50 on it. Wait, there's no 50-50 on NTE at all, Anonymous? Wait, I did not know that. Even if there's no 50-50 though, feels good to hit the, Wait, that's actually kind of fire then, dude. There's no 50-50? I feel like that's pretty stress-free. So essentially, when you hit on the gold pieces, then you kind of just want to pray that you hit an S rank. So, oh wait, is that, damn, really? So all of the S ranks is the limited character? That's freaking insane. It says S-class character duplicates obtaining the same S-class character for the second 7 converts into duplicate. 1 mind shard, so that's probably the duplicate there. That's how A1, I think. 40 pieces, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess I'll have to... Wow, yeah, I didn't know. So there's no 50-50 in this game? That feels kind of good, no? Holy crap. So if you ever hit an S rank, this is kind of stress-free, right? Because originally, I thought if you landed on a gold chest, there's a 50-50 in there. I know on the board, on the right side, there's like a free Hotori right there on the ground. If you land on that, then that's why I was like, oh, there's no 50-50, because that's her. I think on the left side, they have like an S rank. That one is probably like RNG. You probably got like a standard character, right? But yeah. Oh, wait, what? NT, oh, wow, so NT, yeah, NT has no 50-50. Wait, really? That's wild. Okay, well, we learned something new then. So NTE has no 50-50. So essentially, if you land on a gold chest and you hit the S rank, you'll know who it is. Wait, that's kind of fire, right? That's really stress-free then. At that point, you're kind of just praying S rank, S rank, S rank, because every S rank will probably be the limited character. That's insane. Ace, you got replaced. You hate to see it. Johnny, there's no 50-50. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That's insane. I actually did not know that. That's actually pretty cool. I agree, Spade. That's actually kind of insane. No 50-50 is wild. The tentacles represent Ace and Johnny. The same emote represent me crying. There's no 50 on ET, though. That's insane. That's cool. I'm just the greatest of all. And then, yeah, I'll show for real. I have a huge question. Oh, what's going on, Ash? Welcome on in, Ash. What is the question, brother? Hello, what's up? We need a horror rerun. We will get M6W. Yeah, exactly. That's what Ace is waiting for, dude. Ace has a hefty stash. Every time I use Dylan, she keeps using her own... Oh, wait, what? Every time I use Dylan, she keeps using her own burst. I don't know how to make her stop. Wait, interesting. Every time I use Dylan, she keeps using her own burst. That's interesting, Ash. Okay, that's really interesting. She shouldn't make herself use her own burst. The only way she bursts is like using her decibels, because essentially when you use her positive reviews, so like her gauge is called positive review, so when you're full, you just basically hold down your basic attack and she'll do like this cool combo attack, and then that should trigger a chain attack. And then once the chain attack window opens, you have a choice. You can choose between like whichever character you want, and that character coming in would do the chain attack. They will do the chain attack, but that will transform into an ultimate if you have a positive review. So that's really interesting. Someone is stalking my question. Wait, what the heck, Dennis? We might want to get that checked out. Many strange happenings. Billy is getting a doppelganger. Remio is a boom. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Good luck on the post for the drinking lady. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor. Yeah, dude. We got her, brother. Welcome. First of all, welcome on in, Taylor. But yeah, dude, we got the drinking lady. We got 2 copies of the drinking lady, actually. Hold on. Let's take a peek at the drinking lady. Oh my god, drinking lady. She's in the squad. Let's go to C. Let me put her on the team. So it's kind of cool. So Ace was taking a peek at a couple teams for me. And dude, the team they recommended was actually like... MC is actually pretty valuable in here, which I really like. I love it when the MC is like really usable. Damn, there she is, drinking lady. So I think this is the team that we were gonna run, right, Ace? So wasn't it MC, Hathor, Hotori, and then we also need to get Juyuen, right? So we can get Juyuen as well? So that means my security might need a different team, but I think Ace was looking up team comps, and that's one of the best teams that this game has. Well, Nanali is really good, but I didn't pull for her because I didn't have enough resources. So we'll have to make do with like a kind of like a little bit of a modification on the team. But I think we're gonna be pulling for, well, not pulling, because actually NTE gave us a free S rank selector. I think it's in here somewhere. Is it this thing? Look at this, guys. S-class standard character selection box. So at the start of the game, they give us a mail, and this mail right here is a free S rank selector. So like this game has been kind of crazy, man, because if you look at the strange encounters, which is like the stable channel, you get your guaranteed character. It's gone now, but on your 50th pull, you get to choose which character you wanted. So I chose to get Hathor, and then on my real I guess soft pity, I got Sakiri, the character on the left, which I wanted, and then now I'm gonna use my selector for Juyuen because they gave us a free selector. So like, dude, this game has been pretty generous at the start of launch. And you know, with the crazy luck that we had, I think our teams are kind of cracked, no? This is like a pretty busted account. I'm going full F2P for this game, by the way. Full F2P. So I'm not spending a dime because the Hoyo games have been like stealing me, man, like making me poor. So no spending on this game. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna use this selector. I'll probably double check with Ace, but I think we're gonna get Juyuen, man, because I think Juyuen's gonna be wild. Oh, yeah, Taylor, we hit 2! Huge W! Yeah, dude, Taylor, and, like, I was just talking about it, but, like, I rarely ever get duplicates. Like, I play a couple of Hoyo games, but, like, not many chances of me getting, like, duplicates. So, this is a good start to, like, man, like, the NTE journey. Huge W. In one multi, at, like, 60-something. Wait, you're right, Ace, that we didn't even go to 70. Wait, you're low-key kind of right. I forgot. We didn't even go to the pity. Or the soft pity. Wait, that's freaking crazy. Crazy luck. Is it Hollow Zero? If so, then it's... Yes. Yeah, Dennis. I was thinking that as well. Because if you got one of the gear, Ash, then it makes it so Dylan will use the ultimate instead of the character. That's what the gear does. So I always try to avoid that one because I'm trying to use Dylan to make my like Yi Xuan, for example, do her burst. So yeah, I always dodge that one. Make sure when you're choosing gear, you read them because these gear really change a lot of the dynamics of the character. Also, Dylan also has a freaking gear that makes her total eyes. It was freaking crazy. I sent like Ace an image of like, just as like a joke. I was like, check out my Dylan and her total eyes. But yeah, Dylan can total eyes, man. It's actually kind of cracked. I don't mean to betray you, but I might do it NTE. It'll be a space visit when it comes out on the stream, but I'm burned out from the grinding. Oh, I mean, hey, Ash, you ain't betraying me, man. Honestly, I mainly play this game just for kind of like the humor of it. I'm not really taking this game too like hardcore and serious. This is more of a casual, chill stream because I love like the shenanigans that we like have on stream. Like I'm just driving around, beating up some bad guys. It's more for the lows than it is like anything. We're still hard in the Zenless, man, so don't worry about that, dude. Definitely just play what you enjoy, man. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, okay, so I guess it was in Lost Void, right, Ash? It's the upgrades she gets, exactly. You're not betraying any... Yeah, exactly, man. No betrayal here. I like the NTE. Lets you, turn off... Wait, Taylor, really? I like the NTE. Lets you turn off... Dude. No, seriously, that's actually a kind of a big deal factor for me. So... I talked about this before, but one of the reasons that I don't actually chase for Mindscapes is because if a viewer came in and asked me, like, hey, how's this character functioning at M0W0? Well, W0 is easy to showcase, just put on a different W engine. But if I was to get Mindscapes on a character, it's really hard to do that. And so that's why on my other accounts, I would try to get, like, a copy of that character and leave them at M0. And this is one of the reasons why I don't chase for Mindscapes. But if this game actually allows you to turn off Mindscapes, dude, I think that's really freaking cool. I honestly wanted that for Zenless. I thought it was like, especially since like, you know how in Zenless in the Mindscape page, they have like the little toggles as well, where like you can toggle on like different like wallpaper, like the name card. I was just like, why can't that actually function as like turning off Mindscapes as well? It's a freaking toggle. That toggle looks like an on and off button. Why can't I toggle on which Mindscape I want off, right? That would be freaking cool. I wish that was actually legitimately a thing because that was actually one of my complaints that I talk about to Ace all the time. I don't want to get Mindscapes because if I get a Mindscape and have an M6 character, I can't showcase this character at M0, 1, 2, or whatever, right? I'm stuck with the M6. But if they actually allowed me to turn off my Mindscapes, I would be more inclined to invest because I can still showcase this character at M0. Not everyone is going to have access to an M6 character. And so when I get a character at M6, I'll have to probably get that character on another account, which is going to take quite a lot of polychromes. But damn, that's actually freaking cool. I really like that from NTE. I wish ZZZ allowed us to do that. Me too, Taylor, man. Exactly, dude. Let's start putting these on our surveys, man. Because I know for a fact that they have the, like, capacity to do it, man. They can do it, dude. I'm sure they have it within their big field of knowledge to be able to do that. Oh my god, you understand. Exactly. Sometimes you want to have the option. Exactly, dude. There are some reasons for like challenges and stuff. Exactly, Mindscapes being irreversible kind of sucks. I agree, dude. I agree. This goes for all the Hoyo games, dude. I would love to be able to turn off my Mindscapes, my Constellations, and my Eidolons. I think it's such a cool way to like, you know, like still showcase characters in their most rawest form, which is the OG. Just one copy. Got used to the ZZ style pose. Oh yeah, exactly, Spade, with the 50-50, right? Dude, that's insane. I actually did not know this game didn't have a 50-50. So you hit an S rank, you just hit the jackpot right off the bat. That's actually pretty stress-free. I would never recommend Honkai Impact the Third to anyone unless they don't mind the community. Oh, for the in-game server chat. Oh, they have in-game server chat? Wait, that's so interesting. I didn't know that. Do NTE has weapons? Oh, Taylor, they don't have weapons? I mean, the characters themselves are wielding, like, some form of weapons, but our W engines for this game is essentially arcs.
What should we do
so
today?
this is essentially the weapon right here, which I appreciate. So it's kind of funny because, like, I personally love it when characters use their own weapons, right? It's just a big pet peeve of mine. But, for example, in Genshin Impact, in Genshin, characters have their own signature weapon. But, unfortunately, the weapons, like, the weapon system is actually a weapon. So, whatever weapon you equip your character, they will use it. So, for example, right? Ambi. Ambi has, Soldier Zero Ambi has a double weapon. She has, like, a double sword that she can combine. It's freaking cool. Can you imagine if she wasn't using her own weapon? She used, like, a random-ass weapon. It's like, what? So, I really like the W engine system in light cones as well for Star Rail because it hides the weapon, and they have their own personalized weapon. I love the personalized weapons. Don't change the weapon, man. Even if I equip a character's weapon in Genshin, I kind of pray that, like, it doesn't show the weapon, but unfortunately, it does. They started implementing weapon skins in Genshin, but my god, it's not like they're gonna give us a weapon skin for the character's weapon. No. Then, no, not in my Genshin Impact. Not the Genshin Impact I know. They wouldn't do that. Surely. They do, they're in the store somewhere. Yeah, they have arcs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, if you're talking about the banner, Taylor is kind of interesting because you don't really see like kind of like an arc W engine like channel here. It's just the characters. I haven't really got the full grasp of it myself, but the arc shop is in here. I'm assuming when you do like your pose, and this is something I'll dive deeper in as well. But you see these keys, I think these keys allow you to buy, like, I don't know how to get these keys. I think when you're rolling, you can pick up these keys as you're rolling. I have to double check the board again. But there are essentially weapons in here. I wonder if these are, like, the characters on the Strange Encounters, which is, like, the stable channel. The arc, this, if I had to make a guess, I wonder if this is, like, Hotori's, because I only see one S rank in here, so I wonder if this is, like, the featured characters, and it'll rotate or something. I don't really know. Like, where is Hotori's, like, arc? I'm still unsure about that. Because if I have 15 keys right now, and Hotori's arc is in here, that feels really easy to get. So I'm gonna go on a whim and say hers probably isn't in here. Otherwise, that would be too easy. But who knows? Maybe NTE is really generous and I'm not giving them enough credit. But I come from a very dark place, okay? God damn it. You think we get free weapons in Hoyo? No. You're wrong. I lose my 75-25s, okay? When that shit should be free. God damn it. Dark times, man. Dark times. Shit. But yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool if Hotori's arc was in here, because I can essentially get it for free, which I would appreciate. Oh, that's interesting. Arcs remind me of light cones from HSR. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. I agree. Essentially, you guys don't play, like, Star Rail. Their weapon is called light cones. And first of all, I'm actually a very big fan of light cones. I think out of all the Hoyo games, in terms of the weapon system, I think light cones are the prettiest. Essentially, it's just like, it's just like a card almost, and you can kind of like it's like a nice, beautiful picture on the card. That's essentially a light cone, and that's like the weapon. I just love the art on it. And I think out of, like, you know, weapons in Genshin, in light cones for Starro, and W Engine for Zenless, my personal favorite is the light cone. Just pretty art, and, like, just really cool, man. I love it. The art is really pretty. It's kind of like these, like, you can see, like, a little bit on the front, like, the art style. Though I guess they don't stand out as much as, the light cone. But, yeah, I just love the pictures on the light cones and stuff. Very pretty art. I wanted to say, Eidolons, but that's like Mindscapes. Exactly, Dennis. Yeah, Eidolons or Mindscapes for Star Rail. Eidolons are, yeah. Right, yeah, light cones are weapons. Haramasa won't get a rerun till 4.0. Don't say that. Dang, that's toxic, Anonymous. Ace, update us. 497. 497 days since the rerun. Oh, I think Dylan has Hollow Zero that turn her hold basic into her own ult. Yes, exactly, Taylor. Yep, yeah. If you get the specifically the gear, right? The tactical gear or whatever, yeah, it will convert her own pause review. She'll consume her own pause review to do her own ultimate. I was like, I had that same issue as well. I'm like, why is this happening? And then I was taking a look at the gear. I'm like, that's why it's happening. So definitely want to be careful about the gear that you choose. Dylan's ultimate gets used instead of the guaranteed ultimate from the chain attack. Exactly, that gets replaced by Dylan's own ultimate from a buff you can get for Dylan and Hollow Zero. Yep. Level 1 Hotori will carry. Exactly, Dennis. Let's freaking go, man. Where's our girl at? She's about to carry super hard. Oh my god, she is so pretty, dude. Very cool. I love her vibe. Whoa. Damn. Oh my god. I love the lunge.
Right, let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't want to show off the umbrella yet. Here we go. We're at a high vantage point. Let's check out the umbrella now. So this umbrella is hers, of course. Woo! Very cool. Very magical, dude. Very majestic. I love this. Can I do a punch attack? Wow, she actually just dropped straight to the ground. There's my car over here. There we go. What's her phone look like? Oh, of course, red phone. Of course, why wouldn't it be red? Depends, as they want to rerun old characters other than Haramasa won't get a rerun to form possibly. I still don't understand why not rerun him. Is it because male characters don't sell? They don't think he'll sell. It's interesting. Because again, I think we have to break out of the mindset that every single character is, like, for example, we talked about this a lot. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi. There's no shot Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi is ever going to get a banner again. I know that sounds harsh, but, like, currently, they're not going to get a banner. First of all, they're very weak with the current meta, right? These are characters that came out, like, essentially at the start of the game. Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will not get a banner. They won't get a rerun, dude. Not until Hoyo either buffs them so they start selling again, or they're just going to make them more accessible by having, like, a special banner where, like, it's probably, like, I don't know, like in Genshin's Chronicled Wish or something like that, where like they have like a collective of a lot of Season 1 characters all in this banner. And when you're pulling on this Season 1 character banner, you have a chance to get these characters whenever you want. But they are not going to, because currently in a rerun, we have 2 banners. We get the limited and we get 1 character. There's no shot they're going to take that 1 spot and not put like a Dylan and not put a Lucia and not put a Yuza and put a Zhu Yuan instead. Like, what is that going to do for their sales? You know what I'm saying? It's just the reality of things. Zhu Yuan in the current state, and a lot of characters as well, like Caesar, these characters are underwhelming. And when these characters are underwhelming and they're not going to help the current player with the current meta, they're not going to get a rerun. They're not going to get a rerun. Because in some way, I know Hoyo knows deep down, if they were to sell up their own players, these characters, when they're extremely underwhelming, it's in some way a form of scam. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Not unless it's like a different style of banner, or they give them a buff. Because there's no shot you sell a player a Zhu Yuan and this player's new and they don't know how to play the game and they pull it for a Zhu Yuan and they're like, God damn it, where's my damage? That is not the right call. That is not the right move. And you know what's funny? I say that with confidence because Ace genuinely told me this. This is a real thing. In Honkai Star Rail, the very first character that ever came out, her name was Zila. I loved Zila. In Honkai Star Rail, I pulled for her. I was like, this character has such a cool, unique mechanic where when she last hits an enemy, she gets an extra turn. It was absolutely cool. Her style was extremely insane, and I loved her. I pulled for her on her launch. And then apparently Ace looked into when this character got a rerun, and guess what? She had 1 rerun, I think, in version 1.3 or 1.4. And Ace, you can correct me on the numbers, right? But essentially, she got a rerun like 3 to 4 versions later, and guess what? Up to this date, she never ever got another rerun. That is absolutely insane. And to show you how long that's been, Star Rail is like in like, we're entering 4.2. We're in 4.2. No, we're actually in 4.3 now because the new update just dropped yesterday. So We are talking about a character not getting a rerun for 3 full years. Well, I should say three full seasons, right? About 3 full seasons. That is insane, dude. That is insane. Now, what they did is they essentially took this character, this first character, and they put her in, like, the standard pool. So when you fail your 50-50, you can now pick her up, essentially. It's like 1 in 6 characters, but you have a shot at getting her for free, essentially, if you fail your 50-50. And then you beat the 1 in 6 chance, I guess. Damn, this chat is getting bigger by the day. Holy crap, I'm gonna super skim. Otherwise, this is gonna take us 2 hours to get caught up on. Super skim. Let's go. If I ever made a gacha game, I'll make everyone F2P. Hey, there we go, Dennis. You love to see it, man. But you lose every... What the? You lose every 50-50. $284 star glitter? That's a lot, Ash. Oh my goodness. Do you have that? You have that much star glitter? That's a lot. That's a lot of pulls. I'm calling it now. No way we ever get a male Void Hunter? Oh, interesting, Taylor. You're killing Ace. You're destroying his dreams. This too. I feel bad for Seth's brother. Oh my goodness. That would be insane, actually. You don't ever get one. Hey, yo, are y'all... Oh, the 3 point... Yes, Taylor, yeah, so... Yeah, exactly. I talked about it at the beginning of stream, but, normally they go for stream on Friday, right? But sometimes they do throw in the Saturday stream, which kind of works better for me personally, right? Because we do stream on Saturday. So, yeah, guys, this coming Saturday, if anyone's interested, we will be having a live stream watch party for version 3.0. We're gonna be streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, if you guys don't mind waiting and want to just tune in and watch it together, that'd be kind of cool. Or if you want to watch it in advance and still chime in and watch the stream and, like, see reaction, that's also cool. But, yeah, we'll be live that day. And, yeah, we'll be watching the live stream on the same day, dude. I always love doing that. So, Saturday streams works much better for me in terms of, like, the live stream for, like, a version for Zenless. So, I'm very excited for that. It's coming this Saturday. 3.0 is gonna be wild. Oh yeah, you know it, dude. 3.0 is gonna be wild. Oh, Johnny, do you have something to pitch? Do you know a Serenity Teapot from Genshin? I do, Dennis. I do. And for those that don't, essentially, you're in Genshin, there's a system called the Serenity Teapot, and essentially it's like Animal Crossing. You get to make furnitures in this game, and you get to put furnitures in your teapot. Very cool system. So you like a housing system? I think Genshin has a very cool housing system. What? Sorry, not you, Dennis. Is it double in size? Oh, this is space. I didn't got more space. I just got Grace again on Silly's banner. Aw, sorry to hear that, Anonymous. Was it at least early? Did you happen to get like an early, or did we get Grace on the soft pity? My condolences. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. On my new account as well, Anonymous, I failed for Premiere on my new account, and I didn't get a Grace, but I got Kaleda, actually, low key. Oh my goodness, I got Kaleda, and then I pulled on the standard banner on the stable channel, and then I got Kaleda again. So I know the pain, man. It sucks, and that's my new account as well. It is insanely early to be hitting a dupe on a Kaleda when I'm missing like 5 other characters on that account. So not off to a good start for that account, but it is what it is. Oh, that's gonna be theater. Oh, damn, Ash, you're right on those theaters, dude. C6 Zhongli? Oh my goodness. You have a C6 Zhongli. Wait, what's the element for theater? Dude, the last theater was hard. Oh my goodness. No, I already got Grace on Premiere. Oh. God damn it, dude. That's some crazy, like, luck. Oh, Pyro, Cryo, and Geo. Oh, interesting. Hopefully there's a couple Hydro characters that are being featured so we can at least do, like, Luna Crystallized? With, like, Zabai and, like, some, like, you know, Columbina action. That would be kind of cool. It was the easiest new theater. Oh, man, I have to do that, too. Theater just reset it, right? So, yeah, I have to hop on that. Johnny, do you want to marry... Dude, I mean, who wouldn't when, like, I just got her freaking A1 for freezies. Surely this is waifu, like, material. I think she loves me, if anything. She came home not once, but she came home twice. Damn, that's a lot of coming home to. S11? Ha! Oh, news. Hatori? Johnny's new wife! Oh my god. Oh, man. Dude, when a character comes home this much, man, you know they want to come home. Wait, what? I'll never get Ju1? I really want her. Sorry, Taylor. Oh my god. Dude, like, I think the thing is that, like, I just don't see them trying to put a Ju1 in this current meta. You know what I'm saying? That's not to say, like bash on Ju1 or anything, but I just think that Hoyo knows that if they put Ju1 on a banner right now, it's not going to do well. And I don't think they're going to do that. Generally speaking, what they could do, I guess, is increase the amount of reruns, right? Like, Star Rail, occasionally, they sometimes do 3 characters that get a rerun. I feel like Zenless is approaching that, like, era where, like, we need to get more reruns. We need to get more reruns. But at the same time, even we do get more reruns, I don't see them really putting the old characters that are like, not really gonna keep up with the meta on it. You know what I'm saying? There has to be, like, a special discounted banner if Ju1, Caesar, Jane, these kind of characters come back. Because, yo, you know what's crazy? And we talked about Jane, right? You know how Jane got a free outfit? They gave us a free Jane outfit, but ever since that day, Jane never had a rerun banner. She never had a banner. She's added to the collectible exchange, but that's totally different from a player wanting to pull Jane. Collectible exchange is not a good way of saying, like, I want to get the character in there. Because you don't get enough, I think they're called special invitation. The only time we got special invitation was during that, like, spending event where, like, if you spend money, you reach, like, a certain threshold, and they'll give you 2 special invitations, and with the 2 special invitations, you get to go to the collectible exchange shop and trade it in for 1 character between all of the stable channel characters, and then the 3 characters in Bernice, Qingyi, and Jane, right? These are the current 3 characters that are in that banner. Now, my prediction, and I know for a fact that they will do this. Like, I'm like 99.99% sure. But during Anniversary, what they'll probably do is give every single player 2 special invitations so you can invite any character you want in the collectible exchange, and they'll also add more characters in there as well. So, if anything, Taylor, I think Ju1 probably has a shot at being added in it. Just because of, like, how, like, the Hoyo system does it. They generally add older characters into, like, these shops, and then every year during, like, Anniversary, they'll be like, here you go, here's a free S rank, invite whoever you want, and have fun, you know? That's generally, like, the way that Hoyo does it. These shops do take a long time to update, though, so if you're, like, looking for a specific character, I wouldn't, like, bet on the fact that, like, this character will get added early or soon, because it does take a very long time for characters to get added into the collectible exchange. Like, it's been, I think they added Jane, Bernice, and Qingyi, what? It was, like, wasn't it during the Ye Shengguang, like, release? Around, like, 2.5, right? I think, yeah, so 2.5, I think, was when they added the collectible exchange and had 3 characters in there. And, I mean, we're on 2.8 now. Not really any mention of it. 3.0 and 3.1, I'm hoping... These are big updates. 3.0 and 3.1 are very big updates for Zenless, for us, right? I think this is the time to start adding more characters into that shop and make special invitations more accessible. Because, again, if you're not... Again, I'm going to preach for this all the time. If you're not going to buff Ju1 and, like, some of the Season 1 characters, add them into the shop and make the special invitations way more accessible. So if you don't want to buff the Juyuan, at least I'll save up all my special invitations and I'll M6 my Juyuan because I need the power spike. You know what I'm saying? So easier access to M6 characters in some form is like a buff, right? It's an accessible buff if they give us more special invitations and add more Season 1 characters into the shop. That's like, if you don't want to buff the character, just do that, you know? Like, give us more access to mindscapes for these characters. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's hard liking Season 1 agents. Yeah, I know, dude. But that's just like my prediction though, Taylor. Like, who knows? Maybe the next version, they'll rerun the Juyuan, you know what I'm saying? On my main account, I'm saving for M6 Jane, and if Jane never gets a rerun, I'll never pull again. Dude, like, I'm just very shocked that, like, they gave us a free Jane outfit, which is prime time to rerun Jane, and they did not rerun Jane. And she got a new outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the rerun? So characters who didn't have Jane can use this outfit. The only way that you could get Jane, ever since the outfit came out, was that spending event that I was talking about. But you had to honestly swipe quite a lot to even get the special invitation. It's quite a lot of money. She is a wife, absolute wife, but we won't ever get G1 unless she gets potential. Yeah, Dennis, exactly, dude, exactly. I just think that, like, Hoyo knows for a fact that if they sell these characters, it's a little bit, in some way, a little predatory, because these characters are a little bit underwhelming. And what do you suppose I do with my Juyuan? Go into Deadly Assault and, like, wreck the boss? Not without much buffs, right? Or, like, easier access to mindscapes. So I think that's one of the reasons why they're not getting a rerun, because I think there's already a couple characters that are looping. They're already looping some of the newer characters, or some of these newer characters will probably get looped before even some of the Season 1 characters. But let's just wait, because I do feel like 3.0 and 3.1 is going to have insane news. And I think we'll get more information on Season 1 characters and where the hell they've been, right? We watched the dev talks together, right? The latest dev talk, and they did say a lot of, well, I don't know a lot, but they did say buffs to older characters were on the horizons. So let's just wait, see this live stream, see if there's going to be any more new information, because a lot of people love Season 1 characters. There's a lot of very cool Season 1 characters that, like, I feel like a lot of people just want to get their hands on and be able to play as well, right? So let's wait for the information. If we don't get anything by 3.1, I'm actually going to cry, because 3.0 and 3.1 is probably the biggest updates we've received in quite a while. It's a new season, it's anniversary. Where's the good news? This sucks, especially if I like the character a lot. Yeah, 100% Taylor, dude. I know, dude. And you've been saving on that M6 Juyuan journey, man. And Jane even on the other account, right? Like, justice for these characters, man. Give them their reruns and boost them as well. Do what is right, man. Let's freaking go. All right, you mentioned that. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if Jane Doe and Haramasa added collectible exchange. Oh, Anonymous? That would be interesting. So Jane actually is in the collectible exchange. But if Haramasa gets added to the collectible exchange, is his odds of getting a rerun even lower? You know what I'm saying? Like, God, it's weird. But, like, Bernice, Jane, and Ching Yi are in the collectible exchange. I wonder what it means for reruns in the future if they were to get one. Like, so far, if you're in the collectible exchange, what does that mean for your rerun banner? We don't know, because essentially no one gets reruns of your Season 1, so it's hard to say. Not Jane, Doji. Oh, yeah, right, exactly, yeah. I'm too tired for this. Oh, what's going on, Monkai? Welcome on in. Guess I'm gonna be saving for years. Dude. But at least, like, because saving obviously takes a while, right? So, let's just prepare. This is what Ace is doing as well. But essentially, if they ever do get a rerun... Okay. If you plan on M6ing a character, you really need to start saving up now, guys. So this goes for everybody. If you have a character you have in mind that you want to M6, you need to really save. Because I think based on, like, the Hoyo style, characters generally, and like I think Ace, like, took a look at it a couple times as well. But characters generally get, like, maybe 3 or 4 reruns before they might not get a rerun again. Now that's up for debate for many characters, because, for example, if you're like Yi Shengguang, you're gonna probably get a lot of reruns. I don't think that she's only gonna get 3 to 4 reruns. You know why? Because everyone loves Yi Shengwang. She's insanely strong. So there's a lot of people who, if they're new, they'll want to pick her up. It all goes down to the sales. If you are a very strong character and everyone loves you, that's a double win. People will pull for you. Not just one copy, but 6 copies. Yeah? 6 copies. People will invest into multiple characters. So at the end of the day, it really depends on like probably what community's favorites are and stuff like that. But generally speaking, when Ace was taking a look at some of these long reruns for the other Hoyo games, my god, some people get like 1, 2, 3 reruns and adios, never see them again. Hey, Malachi, I'm crashing out. Yo, Malachi, what's going on? For you, Taylor, I hope Juyuan and Jane get... Dude, Juyuan and Jane getting potential visions would be really cool. I would love to see that. I don't like the collectible exchange shop. I agree too, Taylor. I think it's a cool system, but I was actually really hoping that like we get more special invitations, you know? Like, special invitation is nice. It's really cool. But, like, to get them, it's quite hard. We only had one source of getting it. Now again, I'm gonna go back to it, but I do think for Anniversary, they will give us 2. And why I say that is because in Star Rail, essentially they have their own form of collectible exchange. And during Anniversary in each year, they do give you like a currency to use so you can pull on a free character. Well, not pull, but like exchange it for a free character. So, very cool. So if Jane and Jiyuan gets added in there, I guess in some way, Taylor, you can probably M6 your character for free. It might just take you like a couple years, depending how generous they are with the collectible exchange. But at least it's free if you're patient, right? But we kind of want them now, though. I got Billy, so I'm saving up again. Oh, awesome, Malachi! Dude, I love Billy. Billy is really fun. I'm not even kidding, but I think Billy is one of the most skill-expressive and stylish characters that you can do cool combos on. Billy has so many combos that you can do, and when you combine it with, like, his cool wheelie and dodging, he gets better gains. It's weird, but essentially what Billy does is he has a parry, but he has, like, a deeper parry. Let's say he has a dodge that, like, requires a bit of planning, because the dodge is essentially tied to your parry. So if you parry early, you'll parry, but you need to purposely miss your parry so you can get the dodge after the parry. So it's like a second layer of like an iframe, but you get more gains when you do the dodge on the bike. It's really cool, and it's actually really hard to catch it every single time. It's actually gonna, yeah, so I think Billy's one of like the highest like skill expression characters just because of that deeper like dodge that he has, right? Congrats! Yeah, dude, congrats on the Billy, dude. Start saving up for Season 3, Malachi. Very cool. You pulling for Valina or Norma? I think Jane getting her Hollow Zero Xiaoqiu jump. But I'll even pull for them even... Dude, yeah, dude. I wish... One of the things, Taylor, I would love for them to do for Jane with her Xiaoqiu jump is that, like... I feel like there are many situations where, first of all, I think that ability should be iframed. When you look at the current characters up to this date, there are so many characters that, like, they're just kind of iframed when they're doing, like long animation skills. So I think that ability, Hoyo needs to look into that ability and make it just iframed. And also, they need to allow us to quick swap out when we're doing that ability. Because when you're doing her Xiaoqiu jump, first of all, it takes quite a long time. And even if you, like, do, like, one assault, the time you spend on field doing Xiaoqiu jump is just not strong enough with the current meta. You know what I'm saying? Like, these characters are built so long ago that, like, some of these, like, no quick swapping allowed. It actually kind of a detriment for these characters. They need to add ways these characters can do quick swaps and, like, just allow us to hop off the characters. Because with Jane, you have to hold her basic attack for you to consume her Xiaoqiu jump. And man, my god, the time you're investing onto Xiaoqiu jump is just not enough. It takes so much time, the time invested is not enough, and when that kind of thing happens, you just struggle with the endgame content. Time is not on your side in Deadly Assault. You gotta go in Deadly Assault. And yeah, when the damage is not there and your animations are just very long, it's really hard for the character. So a lot of things I want them to do to rework some of these characters, because man, these characters are really cool, and they deserve to have, like, better iframes, better access to quick swaps and stuff, because honestly, everyone in today's meta kind of quick swaps, man. When Billy goes back on his bike, for example, you just swap out, dude. Some of these characters have such cool long animations, that's like not a problem, because you can just swap out and do your own thing. You can set up your team while your current active character is like going cool and like farming aura, essentially, right? So many aura farmers nowadays, Billy being the biggest suspects here. My saving would be for nothing. Oh, if Harma... Probably Valina. I don't know. I like the looks of her. Yeah, Valina is very pretty. Very pretty. Fair. I have... Wow, 1,098 residual signals, Johnny. I don't use those. Dude, that's a lot of residual... Oh, Anonymous, me as well. You're talking about residual signals now? Yeah, I don't use the residual signals as well. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of pulls. That's like... I kind of count that as like my secret stash. In Genshin as well, they have like... I think it's like Star Glitter. There's Star Glitter and Dust. I also try to use that as like a special emergency stash. So I don't really use those often. In Season 3 trailer, there's only one male shown. Yeah, Taylor, that's a roughie and the toughie. Good luck pulling for Anomaly. Yeah, Anomaly. Yeah, exactly. I'm calling it now. Z will pull Brown Dust too and never release another maker. Whoa, that's crazy. You're doing a lot of that. Crashing. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of crashing up today, Race. And my crash out area. Oh, yeah. Imagine Animal Crossing on ZZ. Oh, Anonymous, that'd be cool. So, like, you know how, like, in random play, we can, like, set up our, like, shelf and, like, you know, kind of do some customization? I think that would be really cool if, say, for example, we go to Rose Califer, and then we get, like, our own house. And in this house, we can kind of customize a lot of things. Add, like, maybe, like, furnitures, and just decorate a lot of things. I think that would be really cool, man, to have some form of, like, Animal Crossing to, like, our house or something in Rose Califer. Or maybe even down the road as well, right? Any form of house would be kind of cool. Nintendo would sue sadly. We thought Disney was super adding Sora to Smash, but we got him. Oh, that's fair, Ace. Dude, you guys, okay, you guys know me. I love Kingdom Hearts and I love Final Fantasy. Those games are like my childhood. So you can imagine my reaction when me and Ace, we saw Sora being introduced in freaking Smash. Sora was the last character that was added in Smash before they, in some way, I think, like, kind of, like, retired, right, Ace? Because I think Ace mentioned that, like, Sora was the last character to be added, and then they're essentially done. So that was kind of insane that my favorite character got added into Smash as the final spot. We have Petite Panda by Hoyo. No, oh yeah, dude, yeah, that's a good point, Anonymous. There's a lot of Hoyo games that were being introduced, right? That was like kind of more like casual and stuff. I think they had a beta for that. Let me look into that more because I would love to play these like fun casual games. I think these are really cool. It's one of the reasons why I play NTE, right? We just do a bunch of shenanigans and just kind of have fun. More of the casual, chill. I can talk with chat without focusing too much on like the combat and stuff like that, right? More casual and chill. So NTPod is fun, good, and whatnot, but I'll vision and better you than two gotcha games design was. Oh, imagine you were running on dormitory where achieving like characters. Oh, and you can make them do chores. Oh, that chores will give you stuff ranging from Denny's to Polychrome. That would be cool. Damn, Denny's to Polychromes. You can also change how the dorm room looks and need to increase the comfort of the chibi cuties. So you can upgrade the dormitory. That would be kind of cool. I think like having like these characters do things inside the homing system is kind of cool. It's kind of like similar to NTE where you get to call up a friend. So you guys didn't know, like in NTE, you can buy apartments and then you can invite your friends over to live in the apartment. Oh my goodness, you can even hold hands. Like this game has it all in terms of like if you're trying to, like, dude, you can even invite and go on a date to the movies. I think we saw that in our last stream. It was crazy. Oh my god, Dennis, you're cooking. John, you tuned in to play Petite Planet and Honkai next. I saw those games, Anonymous. I saw those games. They honestly look pretty interesting. I'll have to look into them a bit more, but they looked pretty, like, you know, like cozy gaming, right? That's a good word. I like those cozy gamings. So maybe, man, I'll take a look more into it, but I'm definitely down to try them out. Very cool. The animation and graphics looks very cute as well. I think one of them have like a beta recently. I'll have to take a look on that. Maybe I should sign up. So Swabian Temple, but instead of bamboo workers, it's agents. Oh, good comparison, Spade. Oh my god, Tomodachi Life and Z. Now come on, that means season 1 characters are going to get phased out and have any synergy with season 3. Yeah, that Taylor, that's a good point, dude. I mean, like, dude, when it comes to season 1 characters, like supports, Astra is so. This is why Astra is absolutely insane, and Astra has so much value, even up to this date as a season 1 character. She is still absolutely crazy good. Like, I don't even think we see much Evelyn nowadays. And, like, dude, back in the day when Evelyn came out, Evelyn was crushing. She was absolutely insanely strong. But, again, right, we talked about this a lot. Back on Evelyn's release, there was a lot of buffs from Deadly Assault and, like, for example, like, Shiryu Defense. There was a lot of buffs that promoted chain attack. So, like, it can be a little misleading how strong a character really is once they don't have access to those buffs. So to really feel and see how strong a character really is, honestly, you need to essentially choose a buff that gives you no gains. Do that, you know what I'm saying? That's like the best way to see how strong a character is. Can this team get 20k in Deadly Assault with essentially no buff? So if you want to test that out, for example, there's a lot of like ult buffs and like ether damage buff. Go in with your Yishuan and use a buff that has essentially the least synergy with your Yishuan and see if she can 20k without a good buff. Because if you 20k without a buff, you are doing like pretty good. It's still very scary because you barely made it. But yeah, kind of use that as a gauge. Don't be fooled by the buffs in Deadly Assault, in SD, you know, like all of these game modes and their buffs. It's a little misleading because without those buffs, you're going to lose a lot of power. So right now, actually, that's a good advice for Billy. Billy has some crazy buffs right now for Deadly Assault. Like some pretty cracked buffs. So just be careful that if this buff goes away, you might struggle for even that 20k Deadly Assault. Buffs matter a lot. She never did. That's interesting after her free skin. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, essentially. Imagine if Lighter, Haramasa, and Juyu went on collectible exchange. Oh, that would be kind of cool, Anonymous. Like, well, just I say cool as in like, like I just like the idea of like characters adding in there. I just hope that if a character is added in there, it doesn't ruin their chance to get like potential visions and like reruns, right? But other than that, yeah, more characters in collectible exchange would be kind of cool. Honestly, they should just throw every single character into collectible exchange. You know what I'm saying? Just throw everyone in there, man. Everyone's in the collectible exchange. And then, yeah, we'll just go on waiting for the reruns. That would be cool. This is what I'm saying. Stop it. You don't like Lighter? I'm sad. Actually, Ace does like Lighter. Ace is actually trying to get Lighter. But Lighter just never gets a rerun anymore. Ace missed Lighter's latest rerun because we wanted to save just in case Haramasa was going to rerun. But even if Haramasa's gone, Lighter's now gone, everybody's just gone. Man, Ace has been, that's why Ace has like 100k polychromes. He's been saving for a very long time. We might get a special limited banner like the 3 banner we had. Yes, Dennis, yes, man. And this is what I was talking about. I want to see more of that banner. And for those that don't know what we're talking about, in Zenless, they introduced a banner called the exclusive rescreening. And inside this exclusive rescreening, there was 3 characters in there. It was Anby, Astra, and Alice. And I want this banner to come back for Anniversary. This banner is such a win for a lot of reasons. And I would love to see this banner on Anniversary because, again, Anniversary, a big update, is a celebration for a year, another year of the game. It should be the most hype of, like, any update, man. It's our Anniversary, you know? We made it another year, right? It's essentially like your own birthday. Like, sure, you celebrate your own birthday, right? So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, going back to the exclusive rescreening, essentially, there's 3 characters in there, well, that we had. Maybe they can add more. I think more characters in there would be kind of cool. But yeah, 3 characters that we had, and then essentially, what they did was they eliminated the 50-50. So yeah, if you, like, hit the S rank, you just automatically get that character. No need to worry about it at all. It was the best polling session of my life, man. I was just not stressed at all, because, honestly, I don't really care about spending 70 polls to get a character. I'm fine with that. 70 polls for a character, for me personally, is fine. The stress comes when you fail the 50-50 and you have to go another, like, 75 to 80, right? Like, that's the stress, man, because you just doubled your amount. Exclusive rescreening has insane value, is stress-free. You go in there and you know when you'll hit worst case scenario, which is like 75 to 80 to 85, right? Like, that's like, it's like 75 to 85. But yeah, very cool banner. I hope they do more of that. That would be very nice. Yeah, but collectible exchange is evil during the spending event. Yeah, so far, the only way to get the special invitations is during that spending event. So more ways to get that would be very cool. Eval. We're doing like an ether veil up in here, Ace? Oh my god, exclusive rescreening would go wild. I agree. I really like that banner. Why haven't we gotten a potential vision lately? Taylor, I know, man. Like, I hope it's not, like, doomed. But they did tell us that they were buffing old characters in the dev talk. So, I don't want to be, like, a doomer just yet. Because they did give us their word that it was kind of in the works. So, optimistic for maybe 3.0, maybe 3.1. If not on 3.1, I'm actually going to be a little bit nervous. Because, again, this is a very big update that we're going into. And if you don't introduce new buffs now, why would I expect it in 3.2 when it's like, you know, like the update right after the hype update? That doesn't really make much sense for me. So hopefully not. Never. I already cooked medium rare medium rare steak. They mentioned during the dev talk, right. Or have a perm season 1 character banner at yeah, Taylor, dude, that would be freaking cool, man. I think that's a really good idea, man. Again, either buff up the characters, have discounted pulls, so or like more accessible mindscapes, right? Because mindscapes in some way is more power. The more copies of a character you get, the more power you get. So if you don't want to buff up the character, just give me more copies of the character so I can buff them up through mindscapes. This would be the way, exactly. Soon it's lighter in Rena. Ooh, that would not happen at all. We can dream, exactly. I guess Hoyo has to be boycotted. Yeah, right, exactly. I feel bad because eventually old characters has to be phased out. I know, Taylor. It's such a it sucks, man. It's such a bad feeling, especially since like seriously speaking, a lot of characters actually resonate with season 1 characters. Some of these season 1 characters are like one of the reasons why, like, when we hopped into the game, we just absolutely loved the game, right? Like, I'm serious when I say this, man. But when I played Ju Yuen on my Wise account, I fell in love with this character. I was like, dude, I was talking about to Ace all like for freaking weeks. I was like, dude, this character is so freaking fun. The way she moves around, like, Ju Yuen has like this really cool like moving pattern where like she dodge rolls when you're like moving and you're like basic attacking, like kind of like a dodge roll. And she's like dodging around the enemy, shooting. She had a very cool movement. When it came to movement, Ju Yuen has very sleek movement. And I love the way she handled the gun. Her animations from popping, freaking like bopping the bosses and stuff. It was really cool. Very pretty animations and stuff. And it's just, it sucks to see some of these characters not like even really seen like much lately, you know? Damn, very, very tough. Everybody would pull for Astra, Miyagi, Nagi, and Viv. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I don't like the way they did one hand. Sandro. Oh, like the Lohan? Yeah, dude, the Lohan thing was interesting, Anonymous. I heard that originally Lohan was going to be on the standard banner, but then Hoyo said, nah. We're not putting this character on the standard banner. We're putting on the limited banner, Jimmy. What are you doing? What do you mean standard banner? Put this guy on the limited banner. You crazy? That's the rumor that I heard anyway, that he was originally going to come out on the standard banner. I'm calling it now. There'll be a physical anomaly agent that will allow all anomaly disorder. Oh, Taylor, that would be kind of cool, dude. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because they're always going to be looking for, like, you know, new ways to, like, kind of implement, like, a new type of system. So I think that'll be really cool. Like, more of options like that. Me, personally, I think one of my predictions is that, like, you know how, for example, stun agents can increase the stun duration? Well, in my opinion, I think, like, down the road, because stun duration does not stack, so, like, for example, if you use Lighter and you use Dylan, you can't, like, they have their own personal, like, stun duration extender. So, like, Lighter increased stun duration by 3 seconds. Dylan increased stun duration by 2 seconds. But they don't stack. So, even if you do both, it's not going to be 5 seconds, right? So, how do stun agents going to implement a new system in the future? Stun duration, like, decrease is, like, my gambit. That would be what I would bet my money on, right? Thinking of new innovative ways to, like, introduce a new system for, like, a specialty. And if we have stun duration increase, why can't we slow down the stun phase, right? That's already a buff in Deadly Assault, right? Where, like, you know, some of the buffs are like, stun duration is decreased by, like, 20% or whatever. I think something like that would be insanely good, because I think one of the complaints and what, like, one of the struggles a lot of teams has is you just have too much juice and not enough time. Like, can you imagine if, like, you're going in with your Yixuan, with your Dylan, you prepped up all your positive reviews, you have max full technique points on your Yixuan for your secondary ultimate, you're coming into the stun phase with 3,000 decibels as well for your real ultimate, and then you have full adrenaline? My god, you're juice! And then you fight a boss that has like a 2-second stun, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll just use them now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really need longer stun timers, man. I don't know, dude. My goodness. Some of these stun timers are such a joke, man. You stun the boss, you blink, you prep your teams with the buffs, and you're like, alrighty, it's go time. No, it's not go time because they're already back up. My god. Crazy, dude. There's some useful agents in there. Yeah, yeah. Are we talking about like the rescreening? The rescreening was insane value, dude. Ambi was so good. Alice was like queen of disorder, and Astra, queen as well. Like, I mean, it's Astra, you know, she's all about queen. I'm so worried he's not going to be good. Aw, yeah, fingers crossed. No, having Harmonster would be horrible because you can't use Pokémon. Yeah, exactly, dude, exactly. That's what I'm saying, yeah. You know what? Imagine if we can just... Yo, imagine if every character was just in the collectible exchange and you can just pull from them directly with your polychromes. How about we do that? No banners. No banners. No banners at all. How about this? Johnity for president. If I was president, I would eliminate all banners, add every single character to the collectible exchange. And you know what you could do? Instead, you can just spend direct polychromes to pull them in the collectible exchange. And you know what that means? No 50-50. Johnity for president. Who's with me? Let's make it happen. There we go. We beat the cheat code. That's crazy. I would love that. Every character accessible for everyone. So if you're a new player, you don't have to wait 6 months. You just have to get your polychromes and then you pull. And by pull, I mean exchange, because I guess we're not pulling anymore. We're exchanging. And that's why I'm saying I bricked my account for what? Oh, right. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's been 30 minutes of reading. Hey, 30 minutes of reading? Hey, we're doing much better than 2 hours. I like that. Did bro just notice me? Oh, me? Yeah, dude, we are behind, man. Don't worry. Alright, let's skim faster, man. We're reading chat. Johnny's too popular. He's getting swamped. Yeah, I know, Red, dude. I can just jump straight to it, but I don't want to miss, like, what some of you guys are saying. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could read bottom to top, so I can get caught up with the new ones, but then you guys are gonna talk more, and then it's just gonna move up, and now I'm, like, really lost. He's getting swamped. Yeah, I know. I haven't chatted in a few minutes. Holy shit. Sorry, Malachi. I'm trying to catch up so we know, like, because, yo, seriously, you guys have some cool topics and stuff like that. Like, these are actually really good ideas that, like, I think it would be really cool if, like, you know, like, Hoyo kind of, like, read this, man. Like, maybe we should be giving these to Hoyo, man. We need to give these directly to Hoyo so they can take a look at some of our cool ideas. Oh, my goodness. I don't get how Ellen has a trial version in Lost Void, but Ellen does. Also, there's no... Oh, yeah, no, that's interesting, Taylor. Yeah, dude. Even some of the, like, older characters, they don't really have, like, any gear to, like, boost them. So it's like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these characters can't even get a rerun, and they don't even have, like, any gear to help them in Lost Void. So it's like, oh, ow, that's a roughie. That's rough, buddy. As our girl Nangon loves to say. Alright, I have to go now, guys. No problem, Anonymous. You're probably out a long time ago, but have a good day, dude. Thank you so much for hanging out. I still want Vivian. Yeah, Malachi, it's actually been a long time since Vivian... Actually, dude, wait, dude. Ever since Vivian... Actually, ever since the Vivian swimsuit outfit... That was the last time we seen Vivian, right, Ace? I think Ace confirmed that, too. So that's insane. So, that, like, I don't know. That's it's been a long time since even Vivian got a rerun. The shop is evil because I was 30 50/50s, and then from 30s of that I got 30 guaranteed incredible benefits. Yeah, exactly, Taylor. Exactly, dude. That's the nature of these games. If you spend money, you'll like hit these things and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, it's, I guess it's just the way the like Hoyo rocks, I suppose. That's what I'm saying. 70% of one chat. Hey, we're making progress. I can kind of see the bottom. I don't even have one standard M6 character. It's really hard. Oh yeah, it's really hard to get an M6 character. I've been playing Genshin for like, I guess 6 years now. I played Genshin for 6 years. I don't even have I don't even have a C6 anybody. I don't have a C6 anybody, dude. It's actually really hard. I do have M5 Grace Taylor? Oh my goodness. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. That's really high. I've been trying to C6 Tenari since forever, so I'm hoping to lose 150. Oh, that's really cool, Taylor. Yeah. Okay, that's a good point as well. So we talked about the special invitation. Let me stand corrected. There is a way to get them. The way to get your collectible, your special invitation is you need to C6. Now it freaking Genshin's on my mind. You need to M6 a character, and then once you M6 a character, if you get another duplicate of that character, you will get a special invitation. So, you know, if you're really unlucky with your, I guess, like, stable channel pulls, or you fail a lot of 50/50s, and you get, like, a lot of Grace, a lot of Rena, and you just naturally build that character up to M6, I'm not gonna lie, in some way, you probably want to keep getting the duplicates, because if you get an M7, M8, like, Grace, you get 2 special invitations at, you know, 2 extra copies. If you get an M6 Grace, you'll get 2 special invitations, which is enough to invite a character of your choice in the collectible exchange. My only issue is that I want more characters to be added in the collectible exchange, so like down the road, when, you know, we do get like a lot of duplicates for like our Grace, Arena, the special invitations themselves would have more value if we have more options of characters in the shop. That would be cool. I want to see more. Because it's taking quite a long time for characters to be added in the collectible exchange, which kind of sucks. That's fair. Might as well finish her up. Exactly, Spade. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I mean, let's finish that M6 Grace. And just know, too, Taylor, that even if you M6 your Grace, if you get an extra copy of her, it still sucks because you need 2 copies of a character so you can exchange it for another character. It's not like a direct one-on-one conversion, so if you have an M7 Grace, you take that 1 extra Mindscape and you can throw it in for like a copy of Jane. You need 2 copies of a character. You know, so that's how the system was kind of designed. It's not a 1-for-1 trade, it's kind of a 2-for-1 trade. This is what I'm saying, right, exactly. I haven't lost not once to Lycon. Oh my goodness. Don't jinx it. Oh my god, that's horrible. I not have the last member of Victoria Housekeeping. I need to jinx it. Oh, true. Let's jinx it so it goes the other. Big brain. Fair enough. My only S rank with Mindscape is Yishrin. Oh, cool, Dennis. Wait, Dennis. Oh yeah, I think we talked about that, Dennis. Isn't your Yishrin like M1? Very cool, dude. Very cool. Are you looking to M2 your Yishrin, Dennis? For the most part, and this doesn't go for every single character, of course, but for the most part, M2 is like the biggest spike for like most characters. And Yishrin is one of them, dude. Her M2 is actually really freaking cool. So, yeah, if you, like, I definitely recommend, if you want to, like, boost up your Yishrin even more, M2 is freaking incredible, dude. Very cool. I think I might go down that road for my Wise account, because I really love, like, kind of, I guess you can say, like, the OG first 2 seasons of Void Hunters, and Miyabi, Yishrin, and Yishengguang. I think for my Wise account, we might dabble into those Mindscapes and M2 them down the road. For my Bell account, that account is more for horizontal investment, so I'll try to get more agents. But I would love to have at least 1 copy of an M6 character, and I think my first M6 character is gonna have to be Sunbringer. I think she's absolutely cool. I love Bang Boos. It makes sense to me, man. Like, absolutely cool. So I'm starting my M6 saving train on my Bell account, and then my Wise account, we might just dabble for M2 because M6 is really expensive, and my Wise account is F2P. So I'm more cautious with my Wise account. But yeah, that account's struggling though, honestly, with the current meta, because that account just doesn't pull as much. So yeah, it's very hard to clear some of the endgame content and stuff. Oh, low-key, yo, so you guys know how I don't, like, use my hamster cages? You know how I don't use my hamster cages at all? Well, guess what? I finally freaking did it, man. On my Wise account, the last SD was horrifying. Monato was absolutely insanely hard. This man, like, even when you're using specific teams like Miyabi, Vivian, man, even that team, like, struggled. You actually just need Nongong, man. Like, the difference between, like, replacing your Vivian with your Nongong was absolutely monstrous. But the issue is that my Wise account does not have Nongong. Again, my Wise account, I'm kind of spreading it out to, like, what my Bell account doesn't have, my Wise account will pick up. And that account is kind of struggling now because of that rule. Nongong is absolutely crazy strong, and if you're passing out on some of these newer characters, you're gonna struggle quite a lot. My Wise account has not pulled in, I want to say, 3 to 4 versions. The last time that account pulled was Ye Shengguang. So we missed out on Angels of Delusion, and we missed out on, I guess, some, like, you know, Premia Billy kind of vibe. And that account is struggling quite a lot. The meta definitely changed a lot since Ye Shengguang era. And even on my Ye Shengguang, I don't even have, like, Dylan. I passed on Dylan as well. I passed on Suna. So, like, my Ye Shengguang team on my Wise account has kind of been rocking some more niche picks, so I can save a bit more on that account. And yeah, we're struggling quite a bit. In the last SD, my god, I got like 96k, and I'm like, oh my god, I need a little bit extra push. I tried everything. I tried different comps, different style of teams. At the end of the day, man, can you believe it? And lo and behold, this is why I always praise this team. My Defense Force team cheesed Monato better than Miyabi. Vivian can crush Monato. Something about that Monato was insanely difficult, man. Monato was just very beefy. His stun freaking duration was like 2 seconds. I'm not even kidding. Monato does not know the definition of stun. Oh my god, I don't know what it is, but like, he just will not get stunned. He wakes up in like 2 seconds, dude. So like, it was just not optimal. But again, Ambi, I always praise her for this. Ambi is probably one of the best DPM. And you guys don't know DPM is damage per minute. In a setting, she has very good consistent damage because she's constantly dodging. She's stacking up those aftershocks, right? And that gives her her Silver Star Mark stacks, so she can do her White Thunder attacks. It's a free stacks for Ambi. So Ambi loves just having aftershock teams because that promotes more stacks. And she just constantly dodges and stuff. So a lot of free stacks for Ambi. So Ambi's consistent damage, very good, very good. So yeah, that team saved me. But the issue was that we still got a low score. It wasn't enough for my 100k. So I had to hamster cage people to level up their skills, man. And it actually made the big difference. I did get 100 and I think 2k because I buffed all of my important skills for the teams that I was using for that SD. So we went from like 96k to I think 102. So yeah, hamster caging, a very important, big difference, dude. It's a lot of power. So yeah, I boosted my score by about like 5k probably with hamster cages. So yeah, very, very important. You can't hold hands if you're a guy in a and the character's a guy looking at you guys. Wait, what? Oh my, it was so funny. And then, yeah, Spade, that was so funny. So over the weekend, me and Ace, we watched the NTE live stream. And essentially, they were promoting their 2 new characters that are coming in 1.1. I was dying, bro. I was dying. It was so funny. But like, the girl character was like, holding the new characters, the new girl character that was coming out, and they were like holding hands, because you know in this game you can hold hands. And then it was funny because the male character and the male MC, I should say, the male MC and the new male character that was coming out, instead of holding hands, they kind of moved the characters close together, and they were just running. But like you really had to eyeball it if they were holding hands, but they weren't holding hands. It was so funny, dude. That was insane. That was crazy. They tried to low play it, and it was funny. It was kind of funny that they tried to low play it, man. That was insane. Yeah, Lacrimosa. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, because most of you probably don't know, but Lacrimosa and Chaos are the new characters that are coming in. I'm skipping on them because I'm dead poor, because we just freaking pulled for Hattori. But yeah, I'm skipping on them, and these two new characters essentially had a lot of, like, screen time. They showed, like, a lot of outfits, and a lot of character interactions with, like, the MC as well. Like, you know how I can hug, you can hold hands, that kind of thing. It was really freaking funny. But male MC did not hold hands with Kip. Yes, I died. Yeah, me and Ace were dying, bro. That was so funny. Light has been gone for 362. Damn, Ace. So almost a year. 100k polychromes. There was a way to use Diamond in wider stack stun extension. Oh, really? Yeah, that's where it gets complicated. You can use Diamond for a boost stun and I think... Oh, yeah. But, like... Yeah. That's interesting. Because I wonder how much of that is, like... I don't know. I have to, like, really test it myself. But is this, like, really confirmed? Or is this just, like... Because, like, I don't know. It's really hard, especially to, like, test it on, like... multiple enemies, because multiple enemies kind of just have different stun durations, so it's really hard to see that. But to be fair though, in the description, they do say similar effects do not stack. So if they do stack, I feel like that's not intended by the game design, because in the game description, it does say lighter and dial-in similar effects do not stack. I'm pretty sure they say that. So if it does stack, I feel like that's unintended, and like probably like a game system that just can't register it, I suppose. But I think the dev's viewpoint is that you can't stack it, because 5 extra seconds of stun is freaking crazy. Or I know with M1 Banyu can extend great stun. Yeah, okay, yeah. The stun timer is not changing. My ass make Jane and Monato. Yeah, dude, that would be crazy. Horror already struggles. Imagine boss with no... Yeah, dude, exactly, dude, exactly. There's just so much combo and not enough time. No banner would be wild. I mean, that would be the ideal world. Oh yeah, right, yo, yeah, about my collectible exchange, everybody's in there. That would be insane. Yeah, that would be insane. It's not gonna happen, but that would be kind of something, right? Vivian has been gone for 209 days. Okay, so yeah, not quite the year mark yet, of course. The more I learn, the worse it gets. I know, right? My goodness, not gonna lie. If during the version 3 they show Valina fighting the turfing enemy in the training room, I'll crash out because they... Wait, that's so funny, Taylor. Yeah, that's a good call, Taylor. They're always fighting, like, the little turfing guy, right? Like, the little ethereal guy, the OG ethereal. That's kind of funny. Like, so many different bosses that we can showcase. I'm gonna show the little boy ethereal. Training room is the true dead content, right? Like, I don't get out. They just add the Dead and Butcher in there. Yeah, exactly, dude. Dead and Butcher is like in everything. Why is Dead and Butcher not in the training room? My god, Dead and Butcher makes his way to many multiple events. Shoot! Dead and Butcher is in Bootopia! Oh my god, like, how do you get into Bootopia but not the training room, Dead and Butcher? Where are you at? These are the real questions, man! Training room definitely needs a revamp, though. I feel like it's such a cool system, and you can practice a lot of bosses in there. I wonder if they want to throw bosses in there because it's such an easy source of practicing a boss. I don't know, it's weird. But maybe they want you to, like, suffer through climbing a tower and learning the hard way. They're like, no, training room too easy. You need to train in the tower. Or if you want to train a specific boss, wait for their rotation in Deadly Assault. What do you think this is? Training room is free. Don't do that around here. What are you talking about? All I'm asking is for one boss, so I can try. Dude, you know what the crazy part is? The crazy part is, honestly, it was just recently that they started adding, like, Dead and Butcher to the final callback. So the final callback is, I'm sure most of you guys know, but for those that don't, the final callback is like your trial, like the test room, where you get to practice the characters and stuff like that. And some of these characters in their final callback has Dead and Butcher. So Dead and Butcher actually made it in to the final callback, but not the training room. Like, what is that? That's crazy. So I can try chain it. Oh, yes, Ace. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Because with the current list of enemies in there, they're not technically considered a boss. So if you're trying to do, like, chain attack mechs where, like, a character wants, like, a double chain attack, you kind of denied that because if you're not a boss, you only get 2 chain attacks rather than the 3. Same, just put 1. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, even just 1 makes a big difference. This is actually a big deal. Let's put this in our surveys, guys. Seriously, let's advocate for this because I think that's actually such a cool idea, man. At least one boss. Just one boss, please. So we can practice chain attacks in there. That's a fair point. Yeah, exactly. Or what's the point of having the enemy card? To look to never to use. I want to practice 3. Yeah, exactly, dude. The 3 chain attack mark. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I like the Haru's new chain attack mech. I need to practice it. A Haru mech you haven't mastered? Now that's something. I do know they have no real reward mode, but those bosses, I don't know how to feel about them. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually not a Haru master. But don't worry, don't worry. Ace is saving it. Ace is saving it, so once Ace M6 Haru, that's when it's like go time, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta save all the juicy stuff for the M6 Haramasa. I just realized there's no way for me to fight Notorious Pompeii. Oh yeah, Taylor, yep, exactly. There's no way to fight Notorious Pompeii. Tower is like, you know, he kind of got removed there, and that goes for a lot of bosses, actually, that if you're not in a Deadly Assault rotation, you can actually practice them. Like, for example, like Notorious Marionette as well. I actually think Notorious Marionette could be a pretty tricky boss. And you know how, like, a lot of bosses has, like, phases? Like, Notorious Marionette being, like, an example where, like, she flies up in the air and then she shoots, like, clones at you. Honestly, that's actually a pretty important battle to practice the phase on because a lot of characters, your dodge counter doesn't kill the clones. And this is actually something I struggled with my Juyuan back in the day because Notorious Marionette made a lot of appearances back in the day. And on my Wise account, I was using Juyuan because Ether was kind of like dunking on Notorious Marionette. Also Ice as well, right? But my Miyabi was kind of doing Bringer and stuff like that. So I used my Juyuan a lot for my Notorious Marionette. But something that Juyuan kind of struggled was that like her dodge counter just wasn't really a reliable way of killing the clones. There's like other ways you could do it. Like if you have like charged shells, like stacks and stuff like that, you can like kind of like hold your charge attack and stuff. But that's still a lot of firepower that you're wasting on clones and not on the actual boss. So it kind of sucked. So realistically, you want it to be strong enough so your dodge counter can kill the boss. Or not boss, but the clones. And there's just not really many ways to practice that mech if the boss isn't featured in Deadly Assault. So I think a lot of these bosses being added in Training Room is so freaking huge, man. He's got the whole anomaly tactics going on here. Wait, can I fight him in Hollow Zero? Can you? I think he'd be on the second boss stage. Training room expansion when? Exactly, Spade, man. I think it was. I think we need to preach for this harder, man. Training room presets. These are like the coolest things, man. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to practice and get better with like boss mechanics and like even like agent combos and mechanics, but just not really the most optimal like training place to do it. Need it bad. Exactly. Yishangon without Ether Veil support tough to use. Exactly, Taylor. That's what I'm saying, dude. And on my Wise account, I passed on Dylan. Dylan doesn't have access to an Ether Veil, but she forced your ultimate, which kind of forces Yishangon to enter the Enlightened Mind state. So in some way, she's a great pairing, obviously, of course. But I don't have Suna, and Suna's like a premier Ether Veiler because her Ether Veil is just based on EX Special, which is very clutch. And I kind of don't have her. So, yeah, my Wise account is struggling quite a bit. Yeah, it's like a whole new agent, right? But I will say she's still insanely strong. And that's the crazy part. She's not crushing as hard, but I've been using, like, Yishengguang Seed, and they still get the job done. And they're still, like, one of the strongest teams. When I was playing around with, like, Yishengguang Seed. Because, first of all, Seed, if you guys didn't know, Seed kind of plays as kind of, like, an attacker, of course, but she's also like a buffer. Like, her buffs are actually freaking insane. The only downside is, of course, Seed requires quite a lot of field time, and Yishengguang also wants a lot of field time. But it's obviously better to have a Seed than not to have. And back for my Wise account, Seed was like one of the best options. And one of the cool things about Yishengguang and Seed is that they're both very basic attack heavy. So during some of the SDs, we were kind of just cheesing and like using like very cool different style of meta teams where like Yishengguang and Seed was actually crushing it because there was a lot of basic attack buffs, and Yishengguang and Seed both love basic attack buffs. So it actually made a lot of sense back in the day, but in this day and age, dude, it is really a bloom and like anomaly focused. Man, Premia, Angels of Delusion, it's been pretty anomaly focused. And you know what account is struggling with anomaly because they don't have too many anomalies? It's my Wise account. Yeah, so we need to fix that. I need to fix that going to Season 3. And I got my eyes on our girl Valina because I think this account actually needs to pull for Valina. Of course, need to wait to see what she does first, but I just need to pull for an Anomaly agent, dude. Anomaly is just so freaking favored right now, and it's probably only gonna get worse because Valina's coming in, and she's the new Wind Anomaly DPS, right? Or just, I guess, user, I should say. So we'll see, man. But my God, Anomaly is just very strong, and like there's a lot of buffs focused and revolve around Anomaly. So if your account doesn't have much Anomaly, you are gonna struggle quite a lot. I can't for the Z live stream where we get like a new tower update. Oh, Taylor, that would be cool, man. That would be freaking cool, dude. A new tower would be wild. Yeah, wonder what they'll do. Yeah, I think it'll be 3.3. Oh, Taylor, 3.3, huh? Okay. So that 42-day counter should start around 3.2 then. In 3.2, that timer should start going down, right? Because like it says over 42, but aversion is essentially like around that time. If no, it's a little bit shorter, of course, but yeah, that should be the time that it starts going down, I suppose. It's about like 42, yeah. They will add trigger of brooms on consecutive brooms. That's, oh my God. I think during stun you get like 2 blue bars and 1 gray bar. See, this stuff gets way too complicated for me. Exactly, Spage. We just go in there, we blow things up, dude. That's why we play Yishengguang, bro. Yishengguang, she don't care about that crap, bro. Everything's the same to her. You just go pew, pow, sway, yeah, and then you GG win, baby. Yeah, I noticed that in Premia's trial, she had... Yeah, exactly, dude. She got Dead and Butcher. So Dead and Butcher made it to the freaking final callback, but not the training room. And we just talked about Dead and Butcher being in everything. Dude, Dead and Butcher is like the staple of Zenless Zone 0 enemies, man. Why is he not in the test room? My God, he made it to Bootopia. And if you make it in Bootopia, you can make it into training room. Trust me, I'll lead you into the training room. Just follow me, please. Single file line, let's go. All these Dead and Butchers, they're all backed up, dude. They can put bosses in training room, they just refuse to. Cowards. Cowards! Plus, adding a boss to training room can check the boss debuffs. Oh yeah, true. Exactly, Taylor, exactly. More information is better. Maybe start adding in like defense and stuff too. Like if we can change their level, I wonder if that changes like their defense, their attack and stuff. I think those values being like shown to us could be kind of cool. If only they remembered training room existed. You hate to see it, I know, right? Guys, he's here. Oh my God, he's here. I'm here. That was running out. Hey, we made it, brother. Oh my God, dude, that was... We had a packed chat, dude. This is kind of cool. Better than last time, no? I think so, for sure. Yeah, this was definitely better. I think someone said we took around 2 hours last time, which is kind of crazy. Well, but dude, these are very interesting topics. It's already like 10 o'clock right now. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll save Tower and Zenless Zone 0 for next time because...
Top-notch stuff.
Man, I feel like I didn't get to celebrate with my Hotori much, man. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go around and like try her out. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, I'm probably gonna die if I fight that now. I'm level 1. Maybe get some gains. Let's get some gains in here, man. Can we get some quick gains in here? Oh, cool. I do have a couple of these upgrade materials. How far can we get her? Level 1 Hotori. Oh my God. Dude, if I fight that thing will probably wallop me. Let's see. What does she need to level, though? Oh, this is probably a new boss. Confessional Flower Seed? Oh, probably want to farm that. But, I mean, I'm level 30 now. 30 should be fine, right? I hope we have access to a good arc. Yo, we have... Wait, is she Anima? Is she Anima? Oh, she's Cosmos. I'm still getting familiar with, like, their, like, attributes, like Cosmos. And then they also have, like, Solid, like, okay, Remora, Blossom. This game has a lot of different terminology that I'm still trying to learn. Like, is Solid, like, what's that? Because Cosmos, I look at Cosmos as kind of like the attribute, and then, like, Buff here as, like, your specialty. So, Hotori being, like, more of probably a buffer? But I don't know what the Solid is. Where I come from, we only have 2 things. We have an attribute, and we have a specialty. Well, what's a Solid? Like, she's a solid agent? Like, we're rock hard? Like, what's going on there? But I do have an arc, which is nice. So I'll just put it on for now, and we'll worry about it later. Should we do now, worry about later? Best principle. Auto equip. What the heck is this? Auto equip. Don't we just auto in here? Oh, they changed this. They have it recommended? Oh, they changed this. This is kind of cool. Oh, wow. I didn't know they changed this. We're not even in 1.1 yet. We didn't have this menu before. Okay, nice. And well, aren't we missing a lot of pieces? Apply. Apply. Why is there only 3 pieces? That's not what this looks like. Where's my yellow pieces? Am I missing those? Why can't you just fill it with random stuff? I guess we'll just auto-equip here. Okay. I mean, that's more slots filled. I'll take that. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me get out of here. This is spooky song is spooking me out. Let's go check out A1. Okay. Oh, Joe. You know what the cool thing? Oh, wait, guys. You know what the cool thing about Hotori is that I saw this like a little short, and I think Hotori. Okay, so I personally don't really know exactly what she does, but Hotori has essentially like the ability to manipulate time. So in combat, she's able to manipulate time, right? Like she slows down time, enemies are like going much slower. Kind of cool. But the cool thing about her abilities, I think she can take it out in the overworld as well. Let's test this out. So I think, like, for example, if I'm about to get run over by a car, and we're gonna test this out by me going to the main street, I think I can slow down time. Like, how crazy is that? Let's go, let's go. Just, don't hurt me, please. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let me test out the skill first. Time to get run over. Let's see how we can slow down time. So, let's check out her basic attacks first. Ooh, very nice, strong single hit there. Oh my god, dude. The effects is absolutely crazy. Wait, this is the umbrella that we got. So she uses it as a weapon too. Wait, that's so cool. This thing is an umbrella and a weapon. Let's freaking go. Very cool. 1 there. 2. Oh, bro. Oh, sorry. No, he's gonna call the cops on me, bro. You ran it. What's he doing? Is he gonna? What the wait? Wait, what the heck? Pedestrians can... Dude, he walked into me. I was here first. Why are you chasing me, bro? Oh my god, this guy's freaking pissed off. Oh shit. Dude, he walked into me. Why are you coming after me, man? What the heck? I was practicing my abilities. God damn it, bro. This guy's a madman, dude. Yo, I'm surprised he didn't call the cops on me. I'll call the cops on you, man. Oh my goodness. Can you do that? What now, loser? Can you do this? Where you at now, brother? Can't do that? Where you at? Where you going? I thought you wanted to chase me to the end of the world. Apparently not the end of the bridge. Or I should say the stairs. Coward. He's out of there. See that?
Let's go.
He didn't have the guts. He couldn't jump down a freaking 10-foot building. Okay, maybe not 10 foot. Let's say like 20 feet. That was something, huh? Okay. Okay, well anyways, no one's here. Okay, let me head in here. In here's probably better, man. I don't know that lady's gonna walk into my attack. That was crazy, dude. People these days, dude, don't walk into my abilities. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it like throws like the umbrella back. So that's 3. So basic 1, 2, 3, and we have a 4. Do we have a 5? Was that 5? I think that was a 5. So 1 is like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the 5th hit right there. Cool. So 5 basic, very pretty animations. Let me skill now. Here we go. Okay. Whoa. We have another skill. Wait, her cooldown is just short. Oh no, I'm out. I can't skill anymore. Did it come in charges or something? Wait, that's so interesting. So generally speaking, characters have like cooldowns. See how my MC has like a cooldown there? We have like 10 seconds. I don't have a cooldown. Oh, I could use it now. I'm confused. I'm mashing right now. I'm actually just mashing my skill right now, and it's not going. But why did it just go there? I don't see a timer. This is very interesting. Stop after 4 moves, and she does a short fly animation with the umbrella. Oh, awesome! Thank you so much, Unyielding, and welcome on in, Unyielding. Thank you so much for the tip. Let me try that out. So stop after 4 moves, and she does a short fly animation. Ooh, let's do that. 1, 2. Yeah, this one is pretty. That one is pretty, dude. Wait, that's so pretty, dude. Yeah, one of the things I feel like this goes for many games, but I feel like we never really get to appreciate the animations as much because like in the middle of combat, for example, even if you do like 1, 2, 3, 4, you're probably doing the 5th or like you're like dashing or something, so you never really get to check out like the animations for like completed abilities, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, look how pretty that is. Very cool, very floaty, very majestic, very nice. He's fast. Yo, I know, dude, that guy was actually really fast. He was actually running at around my speed. I wasn't sprinting. Like, I could sprint like this, right? But, man, I wanted to see how much stamina he had. Guy had a lot of stamina. I also realized something. Bang Boos are getting power crept. That's when you know it's over. Why are Season 1 Bang Boos having 2 for requirement and the new Bang Boos are getting 1? Yeah, that's true, Taylor, yeah. I feel like some of the newer Bang Boos are getting only like 1 synergy requirement for factions, right? So that's a really good point. The power creep spreads. Potential vision for Bang Boos 1. That's so true. Man, that is actually insane. That's a lot of effort into an animation you never see. Exactly, Spade. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's a lot of animations that like we probably don't even get to see. And this goes for Xenoblade, Genshin, Star Rail, you know, all these other games as well. But very cool. But yeah, so it looks like the skill comes back over time. Like, you can see the icon right now. I'm gonna press the icon. Has a little bit of a cooldown, and then you have another charge. Oh, I get it. It comes from your energy, I think. I think it comes from your ultimate. Oh, that's kind of funny. Isn't that kind of like similar to like, I feel like there's like a character like that in Genshin. Where like you use, it's kind of like Flynn's, right? Ace, it's a little bit like Flynn's. So, like you're using your energy as like a multi-attack for like a different ability, which in this case is kind of like, I guess for Flynn's you're using your skill and then you use the ult to initiate the attack. But yeah, I mean that's kind of cool. Wait, she got the ultimate back. The ultimate is not even generated through energy. It's like over time. I can ult right now.
Time flows on.
Whoa, wait, that's freaking insane. What the? Yo, this is what I was talking about, dude. See how time just stopped? Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god. Dude, look at her footsteps. It's like water ripple effects. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. That was crazy. Okay, cool. Good talk there, Car. Very cool. Dude, I like this. Look at her energy. Her energy is going up. So her ultimate isn't actually based on energy, but based on time. Because, like, for example, you go to this character. I'm going to use my ultimate on the MC. Wait, am I just dumb? Am I making this up? Does every character just have a timer? I swear to God, Hathor doesn't. I might just be a clown. I think I'm a clown. Okay, no, I actually can't use it. Okay, okay. So I'm not a clown. So thank God, I'm not a clown. Yeah, of course, abilities and ultimates have cooldowns, but yeah, it does generally require energy. Similar to like Genshin as well, of course, right? Always have cooldowns and then your energy. But yeah, I guess, yo, that's really cool. Hotori does not actually require energy. It's just over time. Boom. Oh my god, can I check out? Yo, oh my god, she has new basic attacks. Oh, dude, this is like Raiden Shogun, dude. Dude, she actually plays, like, okay, so one of my most favorite characters in Genshin Impact is the Raiden Shogun. She's like, kind of like, think of her as like the Void Hunter for like a world, right? And she kind of does that same thing. She, like, has like a different type of weapon, but her ultimate allows her to whip out a sword and just keep swinging away with the sword. Very cool. Dude, Hatori kind of plays like that. That's really cool. So when I ult here, you can also see, like, it says like an ult. Can I ult again? So no ult. You can only basic. You can't skill either, I don't think. Ooh, yeah, you can't skill as well. It looks like you have, like, let's see, so that's like 1, 2. Yeah, you get like an X amount of attacks, and then once you deplete all those attacks, it just automatically ends. That is really cool. Personally, I love characters that don't rely too much on energy, because it's pretty reliant on, like, probably like a stat, like in Genshin. If you rely on your ultimate, it's pretty detrimental for some game modes that don't actually give you energy because you have like a pretty slow start at the beginning. So I do like that Hotori is more like time-based and it's just like on energy. So very cool, very nice. Kind of sort of like Flynn. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Flynn's. Her ult is wild. Yeah, instead of using it to dodge cars, you use it to get in the... Will you believe it, dude? Never change, Johnny. Never change. Oh, you can also hold basic attack to stop time. Oh, thank you. Wait, that's actually really cool. Thank you so much, Unyielding. Let's try that. I'm gonna wait for a car to like come my way. And let me just see if I can hold my basic and see what happens. Why so dead on the other side? Oh, right here. Victim. Huh? Wait. Oh, God. Wait, interesting. I'm holding my basic, but... That's freaking insane. I was holding my basic. I'm like, she's not attacking. Holding your basic just has a totally different function. You don't even swing your... Because like in Zenless, right? Whenever you have to do like a charge attack, which is like holding down your basic attack, you always see the first animation. It's like kind of unavoidable, right? You always have to do the first string of the animation before you do the charge initiation of the attack, but not her, dude. I'm holding right now. She does not do the first basic attack. She actually just did something totally entirely different. That's really cool. Very nice. And I haven't played Evelyn in a while, but I think Evelyn's like a good example. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to do her charge attack, which hold your basic attack, she'll always do the first, I think, attack string of her combo in her basic attack, and then she'll do her like charge attack, quote unquote. I'll have to check that again though. It's been a while since I played Evelyn, but that is really cool. Thank you so much, Unyielding. That's really cool. So we don't have to rely on our ultimate to stop time. We can actually just hold. That is insane. That is really freaking cool, dude. I can't believe it. And this is... I love the fact that characters can take their abilities into the real world and just do a bunch of shenanigans. I feel like I'm like the Flash, you know? Like, you know how the Flash is the fastest man alive and you can do, like, whatever the hell. That's essentially what the Flash does right there, dude. God damn. Yo, this bus thinks he can escape me? Nah, bus. You can't escape me. I'm gonna go and steal this bus. What are they gonna do? See this? Very cool. Very nice. I'm just kidding. I'm not a thief. Bye, bus. There we go. If you ever wait to catch a bus, you do that, yeah? You just slow down time, you run up to the bus stop, and you're like, I'm here. I'm not late. Very cool, dude. She is very cool. I'm so glad. Oh, let's check out her A1. I didn't get to check out her A1 yet.
You need me to step in. Don't forget to bill them for an appearance fee.
Very cool, dude. Okay, here we go. So, we were fortunate enough to get a dupe, right? So let's take a look at her A1. Actually, I don't think I'll activate it yet because I want to play with Hotori before her A1. So I'll level this later on because I want to experience it without it first, and then I'll increase this, and then we'll see how much like a damage increase she got. But let's see what it does. First of all, I don't even know what the character does, so let's just read her A1 for the heck of it. Increases her damage during time stop by 12% for each recorded support skill or redirect skill. Yeah, I think Hotori has like the ability to like record some of your party members' attacks or something like that. I'll have to like dive deeper into it, but yeah, I think that's really cool. She can kind of like mirror almost and copy. Very cool. What the heck is this? You actually have like different effects and stuff. Again, I have to dive deeper into this. I'm still pretty new with the game, but very cool. I like it. Resonance effect as well. Very cool. So this looks like it actually unlocks a couple of things for her, which is kind of nice. You don't choose, right? This isn't like a choosing thing. Like, once I activate, it'll unlock all of these, right? Yo, imagine, like, you have to choose, like, an ability. Wouldn't that be crazy? And then once you make your decision, you can never go back. That would be crazy. Very cool. Oh, that's awesome. Johnny, what's your fascination with getting run over? You know me, man. We love the drama. That's why we always stand in front of cars. This caused drama, dude. If you ever want drama, stand in front of a car. The drama will happen, trust. That must mean it's kind of delayed, right? Yeah, a little bit, Ace. Yeah, exactly. So I'm holding right now, and she kind of just stays a little bit in place, right? So there is that. It is a little bit... Oh my god, it's a cop. Holy cow, let's not mess with this guy. He's gonna chase my ass down. But yeah, there is a little bit of a wind-up, right? So yeah, that makes sense, though. Wait, if I just basic there. I guess you could probably just... Can you basic into hold? Let's see. I'm a basic into hold. So 1 basic. Oh, I accidentally held automatically. Whoops. 1 basic into hold. And then let's see if we can do, like, this freeze time stop in the middle of combo. So 1 hold. Oh, no. Whoa, holy crap. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's not do this in public, bro. They're gonna... Oh, my God, bro. Holy shit. I'm sorry, dude. Dude, I love how people can just get mad at you and like, yo, he's actually on the move. Okay. Luckily, he can't climb buildings. So I'm good. I'm good. We're good. So yeah, it looked like she had like a different type of charge here. She can like dash. Well, that's cool. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll take a look at her combos and stuff off of stream, but that is really cool. Very fascinating.
All right, let's
Woohoo!
go.
Very nice, dude. Oh, he's right there! My man is... Wait, where are you going? Oh, shoot. He's coming back. See ya, sucker. He can't climb like us. Damn. He's just gonna stand there all day, dude. Oh my goodness. For NTE to be able to discern if you're a basic attacker or holding. Yeah. I would assume that's why it's like that in ZZZ. True. Yeah, fair. Right. Right, so it's more responsive. That's fair. I agree. You're right. You can also hop into... Oh! You can also hop into moving trains with that. Oh! Wait, that's insane unyielding. I forgot where the train spot is. I think there was one near Avon, right? I swear I've always passed through like a train spot at Avon. I don't remember the exact location on how to track the train, but that's kind of cool. Dude, that's so cool. I wonder if a lot of characters have this kind of interaction, or is it like specifically Hotori because she can slow down time? They're doing a lot of fancy shenanigans, which is kind of cool. Any trains here? Yeah, I don't see the exact train location, but that's cool. I'll definitely try that out on Yielding. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you. Very cool. I didn't know she had so much like very cool, interesting mechanics that you can actually do in the real world outside of combat. Ah, yes. Catch the bus with the time-stopping abilities. Everyone has. Oh my god, Hotori, the most cracked character. Dude, and that's why when I saw this, I think I saw like a video or something, and she was just doing that time thing. It might have been her trailer. And I'm like, oh my, we have to get out Queen, man. She is so Queen, dude. And I mean, she's the owner of Avon. I do want to build like an Avon team, so like, I mean, Hotori had to be in it. I want to form a team around MC as well, because I do like building around MC teams. So I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, low-key, so Ace also mentioned that Ju-Yuen is also like really good. So I think I'm gonna invite Ju-Yuen, dude, and I think this is gonna be the team that I'm gonna be rocking with. So let's go ahead and use our S-Class standard character selection, dude. So I think this is a very generous giveaway. Like right off the launch of the game, they gave us all a special invitation, which is really freaking cool. I really like this. I think the start of the game, you generally want to be the most generous, so players can like get the characters that they want and actually really play with them, right? Like for example, I talked about it all the time, but you guys know in Xenoblade, I love Soldier 11. It took me almost like a year before I could even play Soldier 11 on my main account. It was a really long time because I don't generally reroll. I don't really reroll my accounts, right? So I kind of just make the account and I just roll with what I get. And it took me like honestly like 8 months, I think, to get my first Soldier 11. And I'm just like, really, you know, like especially at the start of the launch of the game, you want players to have access to the characters they want to play, because the start of the game is probably the most relevant for the standard characters, because we all know limited characters down the road, they'll take over the show and they'll probably be the most strongest. So I think access to limited characters, sorry, not limited, but standard characters early on, very important. So let's go ahead and get Ju-Yuen, man, because Ju-Yuen highly praised as like a DPS character as well, so I think that's gonna be cool. Boom! And just like that, we have Ju-Yuen. Very cool. Can I check her out in here? Okay, they won't let me click on here, but she should be on our party. There we go! We got a new bond, dude. Dude, that means I have like 3 waifus that I can invite to my apartment, you know what I'm saying? Because I think only certain characters get to invite it to your housing. Hathor is not one of them. Hotori is... I don't think these characters are. Mint is, of course, right? We invited Mint.
Did you need me?
I think Ju-Yuen is as well. So I have technically 3 characters. Very cool. And I think if you get their bond or trust to 10, you get their housing outfit or whatever.
Did you need me?
That'll probably take some time though. But that's cool though. We have a full team. Let's see. So I think this will probably be the team that I'll rock. I'll find another team for my Sakiri. I originally thought Sakiri is like, because it says buff, and I thought like just, you know, coming from a Hoyo background, you don't generally run like multiple attack teams, attackers in the same comp. You generally just want to play like a hyper carry style of somebody. But I think for a lot of comps that Ace saw, Ace said was actually running a lot of damage attackers, so that's very interesting.
I don't do vague requests. Invited guest here.
Oh!
I don't want this to be a wasted trip.
She has a gun. Wow. I did not see that coming. I didn't know her weapon was a gun. Very cool. Can we move characters here? How do you move characters?
You need me to
Okay, you can't drag the characters?
Don't forget to build
Maybe
in
this
front
is
of
like a
PSP.
quality of life change we can do in the future where I can just like drag the characters, right? But for now, we can quick edit though, so that's nice. I'm gonna do it like this. Let's do it like this. That seems cool. MC is first, of course. The MC. Very nice. Johnny, stop assaulting people. It's in his blood. Yo, that's not my fault. Dude, some of these people ran into my attacks. I swear to God, they wanted to stir up trouble. Oh, so far, every limited character has had a unique... Oh, awesome! Real-world ability. Nanoli can walk on walls. Wait, what? Upcoming Lacrimosa can turn into a bat and... Oh, wow, and fly for some time. Wait, that's really cool. That's really cool on Yielding. Damn, wait, that's actually insane. You mean like just walk on the wall like Spider-Man? Because like, I mean, we're not entirely Spider-Man. We have a little bit of walking on wall, but this is like kind of, you know, a little bit of sprinting and climbing. Damn. Nanoli can just actually run on walls? I feel like that's really useful, no? For like exploration and stuff. I actually would like that. That's actually kind of cool.
Perfect angle.
Wow. That's interesting. You know what would be cool? Making like a tier list on like limited characters, unique interactions with the real world. I wonder who would be like the most useful. I think running on building is actually pretty clutch because, man, if you're exploring, especially in Genshin, oh my god, climbing up in mountains is like pretty bad. But there's some characters that can obviously like Xilonen. Xilonen can like kind of roller skate up the mountain. She's like my favorite character to climb up walls and stuff like that in mountains. But very cool. Nanoli walking walls is wild. It reminds me of the Nalan characters in Genshin. Exactly, Ace. Exactly, dude. They all have some crazy exploration abilities. Watch Chaos not get one. Oh, that would be crazy. Wait, that's a good point, Spade. That's actually a really good point. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. Hopefully Chaos gets one too. I hope, you know, every limited character gets their own unique time to shine. That'd be cool. Man, but yeah, that's cool, guys. I mean, that's essentially what I wanted to do on stream. Honestly, I wanted to mainly just pull for Hotori and then like maybe hop on Zenless to do some tower. But we'll save the tower for next stream. And I'll just like have a full day session grinding on tower with Billy because I am having a lot of fun with our good old Starlight Billy. He's very fun. And yeah, I'll be back on tower on Wednesday for some tower grind in Zenless. But man, what a pulling session though, dude. I'm really happy. Like this is such a great start to like, I don't know, the NTE journey, man. Getting just a straight up A1 is freaking incredible, dude. Again, I don't really get this kind of luck much outside of, you know, in my Hoyo games, but this is really cool. It's been a very fun experience and journey. Oh, Chaos is expected... Oh, to have a teleport? He can leave a Shadow Hound at any place to teleport to. Oh, wait, that'd be so cool. Yeah! Oh, that's really cool. If you guys played, like League of Legends, it kind of reminds me of this champion called LeBlanc, where she can, like, kind of, like, teleport, leave, like, a spot on the ground, and then, like, you can press the ability again, and she'll teleport back to her initial location. So that's actually really useful. It's actually really useful to scout and, like, monitor and, like, play around vision and stuff like that. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's cool. So Chaos expected to have a teleport. That's really cool. So we'll wait on his launch day, and, yeah, see if he does have a cool, unique ability. Ah, distortion. Exactly. Distortion. Alright, guys, but that's pretty much it for the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Very blessed. Very glad that we got double copy of Hotori, man. And yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for some Zenless Zone 0. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night, guys. Peace out. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Unyielding. Thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot, dude. Thank you so much. And welcome on in, dude. Congrats on the Hotori 81. Thank you so much, Spade. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. And thank you for the bits as well, man. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Catch you. Have a good day, man. Enjoy the rest of the day. I know it's still pretty early for you, Spade, so have a good day, man. Thank you so much for hanging out, man, when it's so early for you. That means a lot, dude. We love having you, man. Thank you so much, dude. Have a good night, guys. See you in the next one.